Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everybody. And welcome to the final stream before I go away on vacation for 2 weeks. Not the final stream ever, but no, yeah, I'm gonna be leaving on vacation tomorrow, and I wanted to get in one last stream because I love streaming, and I'm gonna miss it while I'm away, but we'll enjoy it while we're here. How's everyone doing today? Euro-friendly stream, indeed. I gotta be thinking of I'm the Euro-friendly stuff is all that's on my mind because I'm going over to the I'm going to the Netherlands to visit a friend and that's the vacation. I've never been, so should be an exciting time. Gonna be lurking while working. Enjoy the lurkdom, Lunacy Lunar. We're from Belgium. We got lots of European viewers in the community and in chat and everything, so this much I know to be true. Which is why it's always hard to decide when to stream, because the time zones are all wibbly wobbly, but either way, I'm very excited. Very excited, but also I'm gonna miss working on like videos and streams and all that stuff, so but a vacation is usually a pretty good thing, you know. I feel like the average person probably does not take enough time off or vacations in my personal opinion, whether that's by choice or not, but oh, should be a fun time. But I digress. That's not why we're here. Why are we here, you might ask? Well, if you have to ask that, then you probably haven't been paying attention to the streams or watching the streams recently. We are working on preparing for Master Angler 1.6. The 1.6 update has given us so many bonuses to our fishing capabilities, but also has provided some new things in the fishing collection, meaning that the challenge is incomplete. So rude. How rude of Concerned Ape to release this big, amazing update just mere months after I released that challenge video and make me come back again. That's alright, it's the way of the world. I wouldn't have it any other way. Because fish, exactly. Concerned Ape said there'll be a new fishing thing in 1.6.4. I remember, yeah. I think I started yesterday's stream with that. A new fishing thing. I have no idea what that entails, but I'll keep my eyes peeled. I might miss it while I'm on vacation, but I'll see. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's the most groundbreaking change of all. I will be including jellies. They're in the fishing collection. Everything in the fishing collection. I mean, like, the core conceit of the challenge is to complete the fishing collection, start to finish in one day. So maybe bait for the jellies. I would be surprised. That just doesn't make sense. Like, if there was bait for jellies, like, why not bait for, like, green algae and seaweed at that point? It would just be, like, I don't know. Maybe some other means to get them? I have no idea, but that's neither here nor there. It's not worth speculating. We'll find out in, like, a week or so anyway, so. Anywho, I digress. What do you say we do a little daily action before we get into the meat and potatoes of the stream here? Leisha, hello, good to see you. I got my Pokedoku, I got my Puffertle, I got it all loaded up, and I am ready to go. Ready to play. Wait, hold on. I was almost ready to play. Now I'm ready to play. And I'm full screen mode. Alright. What do we got? I could probably zoom this in a little bit even. There we go. You know what? I should be playing it like full zoom like all the time on this one. Bug fairy type. A bug fairy type Pokemon. Nothing is coming to mind for that one for some reason. Bug fairy. I feel like it's so obvious, but I don't. For some reason, there's nothing crossing my brain on that one. We're gonna have to come back to that. A bug type that has a branched evolution. That could be Scyther that evolves into Cleavor and Scizor, correct? Scyther, my guy. Hoenn bug type. I mean, there's myriad options here. Let's just do like Cascoon. Like, why not? When else am I ever going to type Cascoon into this dang thing? Psychic Fairy should be relatively easy. You got your Mr. Mime, you got your Gardevoir, you got your... I mean, Gardevoir... I think Ralts, Curlia, and Gardevoir are all part of that. They all have the Fairy type now, right? So, go there. Psychic type with a branched evolution. I mean, speaking of the Ralts line, Curlia could be our play here. I'm trying to think. I was thinking of maybe getting cute with it, because does Mime Jr. evolve into like Mr. Mime, but also Galarian Mr. Mime? I don't know if that's how that evolution works. I honestly don't know. I'm not going to tempt fate on that one. Yeah, let's just go. We'll just do Curlia here. I'm fine with that. I've already guessed it in the past, but that's fine. Curlia into Gardevoir or Gallade. Psychic type from Hoenn. I mean, I could just complete the line right here. Sure, why not? You know what? I'm feeling cute today. Gardevoir. Feeling cute, might delete later. Middle evolution fairy type. Doesn't exist. I'm sorry to tell you, this is a broken Pokédoku. This does not actually exist. I've already typed the only one that exists. Wait, actually, I think Mr. Mime does work for this one, doesn't it? Mr. No, Galarian Mr. Mime's not fairy type. He's like an ice psychic or something like that. Fairy type, middle evolution. Why am I not thinking of anything? Like, literally... I guess just Clefairy. Clefairy works just fine, right? Sure. Alright. Branched evolution, middle evolution. This is getting so... Oh, I gotta get the spreadsheet out for this, dude. Middle evolution, branched evolution. It shouldn't be that hard. What about Gloom? I've already guessed it, but I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do. And a middle evolution from Hoenn. That's substantially easier. We can just go with... Let's go with, like, Grovyle. Why not? Go with one of the starters. We rarely do that. And Bug Fairy... Have I rattled my brain enough to think of something here? Oh, what's your name? Ribombee. Ribombee Cutie Fly? That might be, like, the only option. 50.3%. We got there in the end, at least. 50.3. Yeah, we did. All right, there we go. I used Ribombee on a team one time. Yo, look at this. Gardevoir, Curlia, Ralts. We did the reverse order. We did none of the least common ones, though. Cutie Fly, Scyther. Scyther was my pick. Let's go. We take those. Cosmoem, branched evolution. Oh, man. Who's pulling the Cosmoem pick out for that one? That's crazy, dude. That's actually wild. Alright. Let's head over to Puffurtle. Shall we? Start making the transition over to actual Stardew stuff. And I actually did it right this time. I didn't leave Puffurtle open last time. So, you actually get to see the daily here. What do we got? That is probably a tuna. It's either a tuna or an eel. Guaranteed, 100%. Start with tuna. There you go. The tuna is very specific. It's a very specific pattern for the tuna. Shared only by the eel, so... It's just, you know... It's one of those ones. It's burned into my brain forever. Got this one first try. The tuna, I feel like it's an easy one to spot. It jumps up to like almost the top and then it like goes back down. This is Puffurtle, puffurtle.com. Pufferdle. Tuna goes to the fourth little blip, down to the second blip, then should hook it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's some minute variations therein, but it's always pretty consistent like that. There we go. All right. Now, this is where we would normally get right into the game, but I would like to offer you a choice because we could just go right into the game and continue preparation, but I did do a little bit of brainstorming last night to decide on, to try and figure out a potential idea for a route for the challenge. Obviously, we're still a little ways out from actually doing the attempts, and I don't know like if I'll have bubble spots or anything, but I did brainstorm some ideas for a route. So I might want to, I could go over that here with you, and we can sort of talk through my ideas, see if they're good. I don't think, I'll preface it by saying I don't think this route is like good enough. I think it could get the job done in an ideal world, but it's, I mean, my first route from the original challenge definitely was lacking, so so I don't expect this one to be you know, correct the very first time. Let me here, yeah, I can show you the route. I'll zoom in a little bit. Actually, let me reset this. Let me do it this way instead. Do like 150% zoom. Yeah, we'll share it. Let's go through the route and just see what kind of, how we're feeling about this. Deluxe Trash, hello, by the way. All right. Yeah, so since we are getting close to, we're getting relatively close to being able to actually do attempts. We still have a decent amount of bait to get and stuff, and we have to get our Statue of Blessings, but we're closing in on it. So I have tried to theory craft a route to the best of my ability, and here is what I have come up with so far. This is it's not perfect, probably. Maybe it's great. Maybe it's, I don't know. I've had enough experience with the challenge that you'd think I'd have some idea of what I'm doing here, but it's been a while since I actually tried to route this thing. My plan right now is to start at the Secret Woods, because you can use a tent kit, you can sleep anywhere, and you can start anywhere. And the Secret Woods is very far out of the way. It's extremely off the beaten track compared to a lot of the other fishing locations. If I was playing on the forest farm, then this wouldn't be that big of a deal because I could catch the wood skip on my farm. But I'm not playing on the forest farm, and I can't really change that unless I go back and start the whole thing from scratch, which I'm not inclined to do. So I think starting in the Secret Woods is probably the play. That does mean I'm pretty sure you can't catch the wood skip with the tutorial catch, but you can catch a carp with the tutorial catch. There's also maybe a chance that you get a sunfish in there, even though the sunfish isn't normally available. I don't fully know the mechanics of the tutorial, but right now I'm just banking on I'll catch a carp to clear out the tutorial, and then I'll catch the wood skip while I'm there, and that should get things done. Then we have to start going on our rounds and doing the, or what I want to start doing is trying to knock out the descendants of the legendary fish as quickly as I possibly can, because I'm going to have to go to each of the legendary fish locations twice in order to catch all 10 legendary fish, because only the descendants will be available while the quest is active, and then once the quest is complete, then the old ones become available. So we're going to have to do a little backtracking there. So I've started by saying we'll go to the we'll warp right to the mountain lake after that, and pick up the crab pots because they're like right there, and then fish up Legend the Second. Then while we're in the area, can just run right down and get Miss Angler. And keep in mind, these are just like the fish that I am like once I get these fish, then I'm gone. I move on to the next area. But while I'm fishing for these fish, there's a pretty solid chance that I'll pick up other fish too at the same time. This is just kind of a breakdown of like when I have to get the fish if I haven't gotten it before now. Then I warped out to the beach, run over to the tide pools, and I pick up Son of Crimson fish. I also would like to get these 3 fish because they are available earlier on in the day, and like without magic bait or anything like that. And I don't return to the beach again to fish until later in the evening when these won't be available, so I figure I might as well try and pick these up at the same time. I could also get a tuna, albacore, and halibut depending on like the time I get here, but I'm not required to get those because I can get them a different time. I have not scouted the day for bubbles. This route so far is going off the assumption that I won't have any bubbles. So this could very easily change depending on our bubble configuration once we get to the day of. What does the rainbow emoji by the Dorado mean? Oh yeah, I should explain that, what the emojis all mean. So the crab emoji is probably self-explanatory. Those little crab pot fish. This sparkle emoji is actually an indicator not of a legendary fish, as you might assume, but of a fish that requires that I should be using the curiosity lure on. Which the legendary fish do fit into that category, but you also see down here the goby also fits into that category. And the glacier fish does not, because the glacier fish does not have a check for the curiosity lure for some reason. The rainbow that's down by the Dorado, that indicates a fish that I have to use magic bait to catch. So none of these other fish I need to use magic bait at the time that I'm catching them here. I can just use deluxe bait or targeted bait. But the Dorado I can't catch because I'm going to be fishing during the night market. So it requires magic bait because it's only available in summer otherwise. What about octopus? We'll get there. Don't you worry. So yeah, once we finish at the tide pools, we warp back to the beach, run up to the sewer, and pick up the radioactive carp. And then, since it's on the way, I might as well also pick up the slime jack there, since I'll be in the sewer. My plan is to, like, run out of the south entrance of the sewer. And since the mutant bug layer is on the way, I might as well pick that up. And then we go at the south entrance over to Arrowhead Island. We catch Glacierfish Jr., which is the final of the descendants of the legendary fish. And then we pivot to the regular legendary fish. And since I'm already there, I think the Glacierfish is the most, like, out-of-the-way legendary fish. So it makes sense to end our initial run of, like, the descendants there. And then catch the Glacierfish while we're there, too. Yeah, the regular legendary fish, some of them will require magic bait. But the descendants will not because they're just available when the quest is available. So we catch the Glacierfish Jr. and Glacierfish. I'm sure that's going to be really fun. That's going to be a really fun part of the challenge where I have to catch the Glacierfish twice, basically, back to back. Can't wait for that. Then while we're in the area, we run down to the waterfall area where the hat mouse is. I pick up the goby. I should be able to get the Dorado here because I'm picking up the Dorado now because this is the final time I'm going to be in the Forest River fishing here. And then we pick up the tiger trout at the same time, just because it's also like an earlier in the day fish that I can get with deluxe bait or tiger trout bait, whatever the case may be, and we just and that'll be fine. Then we hop over to Ginger Island, and I'm hoping that I can get this entire section done early enough that I can get to Ginger Island and catch both the octopus and the tilapia within their time frame. The octopus, that's why I have a clock here, is kind of like a tight time frame. That's to remind myself of that. The octopus is only available until 1 p.m. on Ginger Island, and the tilapia is available until 2 p.m. So as long as I can get there early enough, and I think I should be able to, then I can pick those both up. Also pick up the lionfish and the blue discus while I'm there, because why not? Can you get both of those at the waterfall? I'm pretty sure. I did a little bit of testing, and I think you can catch, like, river fish at the waterfall. And if not, like, while I'm fishing at the waterfall, I can just, like, turn, like, 90 degrees and fish into the river. It's right there. It's the same spot, basically, so. In fact, that's probably better because, like, casting down into the area with the waterfall would take longer than just casting into the section right beside it, so. Once we get the goby, I think we just pivot to the river directly. You caught a catfish and a shad there? Yeah, I was testing and I was able to get, like, catfish and stuff there. So on Ginger Island, once we're there, we might as well finish it out and go to Pirate Cove as well. We pick up all these crab pot fish. And then the puffer fish is available in Pirate Cove. It's also available on Ginger Island proper in the same area that I'm going to be catching the octopus. But Pirate Cove, since I need to go there anyway, and it'll probably be a little bit later in the day. The pufferfish is only available between 12 and 4 p.m. and only on sunny days, it should be noted. So I need it to be not raining on Ginger Island. Obviously, during the night market, it can't rain anyway, but on Ginger Island, that doesn't apply. That it could still be raining, so we just have to make sure that it's valid there. Will I test the route today? I'm not planning on testing this route today, but this is just kind of theory crafting to see how we feel about it. Then in the Pirate Cove, I also catch the stingray, the flounder, and the tuna because they're easy enough to get there. And they're not really... They are time-gated, and so I might as well get them within their time frame. It's not like a super... Like, I think the flounder is available to like 8 p.m. or something, so it's fine. Can't use a goby bait because you need magic bait during winter. I think the goby is available all season. But I can't use goby bait anyway because I can't get a goby beforehand to make the bait. Is the goby season locked? I was pretty sure the goby was all season. I'll double check that, but that's not a big deal. I can always use magic bait if needed. So once we're done in the Pirate Cove, then I warp back to the mountain lake because there are some time-sensitive fish to pick up here, namely the largemouth bass and the sturgeon. And while we're in the area, we also pick up the original legend. So that's pretty straightforward there. Then I'm going to warp out to Calico Desert. The sandfish and scorpion carp, they are time-gated. It's until 8 p.m. I don't know how late in the day it will necessarily be when I do this, but I figured this is... I might as well get this done. I'm putting this in here because I feel like it'll be kind of like midday-ish, so I'll still have a chance to go there and catch them within that time frame. And I'm assuming that around this time the night market will have opened up as well, so we'll be able to warp down to the beach and go down the submarine, pick up the blobfish, spookfish, the super cucumber, and the midnight squid. And all these three require the curiosity lure, or at least the chance to catch them is higher with the curiosity lure. Ace Tig Gaming, hello, hello. The midnight squid is not for whatever reason. You thought the goby was at the other waterfall? The goby is only at the waterfall that is in the Cindersap Forest, I'm pretty sure. At least according to the wiki. I haven't been able to catch it at the other one. Legend smack in the middle of the run. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, all these different, like, time-gated fish make things complicated for sure. So yeah, we do the night market. Then I'm warping back to the sewer and catching the mutant carp, because I have to fit that in somewhere, and this is a fine enough space to fit it in. Then we're going up to the town river, so we warp back to the mountains, run down to the river, and this is a big catching session, but keep in mind, a lot of these fish I might catch while fishing in the town river or in the forest river for other things earlier in the route. So it's not necessarily required that I'm going to need to get everything here while I'm here at this time. It's only if I didn't catch them earlier that I have to catch them now, basically. And there are a lot of fish that require magic bait, and then there's also these fish that are available later in the day that I can pick up with just deluxe bait. And there's the dreaded river jelly right down there. This is my last chance to get the river jelly, so I have to go for broke here, basically. Then we go down to the tide pools, and this is kind of a similar situation to the river. This is going to be the last time we're down at the ocean. So we pack in everything that I can. There are a lot of fish that are available at night in this area. The herring, the albacore, the halibut, and the squid. And then we also have these fish that are available with the magic bait. We need to get the sea jelly and the seaweed if we haven't gotten it earlier. Then we're running up to the swamp to catch the void salmon, because again, it's just one of those that I have to fit in somewhere. And once I've gotten past all these time-sensitive fish, then that's the time to do it, I think. We go back to the mountain lake because we're headed to the mines anyway. And we pick up a not a mutant carp, a midnight carp, a bullhead, and a chub if we haven't gotten those earlier. The midnight carp in particular, we might not get earlier because it's only available it's available on Ginger Island, and it's available on in like the pond in the forest, but magic bait doesn't work. Like, it doesn't work like across, like from the river to the pond anymore, so I probably will have to catch the midnight carp here. And then we go to the mines and finish everything out with the mines fish, as per usual. My traditional sort of ending plateau, if you will. So yeah, that's my idea. If anyone has any suggestions or thoughts about, like, maybe this would do better earlier in the route, or this would do better later in the route, then I'm all ears. This is a collaborative effort. I had to route this on my own before when I was doing the original challenge, when I was trying to keep it secret, keep it hush-hush, but now it's all out in the open, so here you go. We're opening it up to the masses. Yo, best of luck, Ace Tig Gaming. That is a little nerve-wracking for sure, but I'm sure you'll do just fine. It's always worse in your head than it is in reality. You think scouting for bubbles on each of the night market days would be valuable? Here's my thing. I kind of want to try to do this without bubbles if it's possible. Obviously, I learned from the original challenge that bubbles were pretty integral to actually pulling it off. But with all the new tools, like targeted bait, the advanced iridium rod, I honestly don't know that bubbles will be required. And technically in the 1.5 version, they actually weren't required because there was a Chinese runner who did the Master Angler Challenge without using bubbles at all, which was pretty incredible to see. So in theory, we hopefully won't need bubbles, but if we do, then this route is definitely going to change because we'll have to plan around whatever bubble spots we can figure out. Do I already have a day and season picked out? I see no reason not to do it during the night market like I did previously. I think getting the blobfish, spookfish, and the midnight squid via the submarine rather than trying to use magic bait for them is still the best way to go, and it's still the biggest factor in determining which day I need to fish on. The only thing is that I need to make sure I'm not going to be able to fish on the first day of the night market. It has to be the second or third, because the first day I have to activate the quest for the extended family, and I also have to go to the submarine to put in a chest with like super cucumber bait so that I can use that if I need to. And I'll use that day to like set up other. I think I also need to put a chest in on the like near the tide pools for stuff like that, because the night market map will be different. So if I put a chest there beforehand with all my bait, then it won't work. But is catching the goby going to change things significantly? I mean, it means I do have to make an extra stop down here while I'm like catching the glacier fish, and then I run down to the waterfall to do stuff. But hopefully it won't be that bad. And I think with the addition of targeted bait, that'll offset some of the time that I'll be fishing in each of the areas. So the added travel time will probably balance out reasonably well. How are we guaranteeing that the quest will appear? We'll probably use some dynamic seeding shenanigans. I'll have to talk to Blade about it to get specifics. Or, I mean, the other alternative is to just sleep until I get lucky. Like, sleep through the years until I find the right year that has all my matching conditions, where I get, you know, the quest during the night market, plus the Statue of Blessings gives me the blessing that I need. But more realistically, we'll probably just do dynamic seeding to skip all the rigmarole there. That's just kind of busy, like, that's just kind of time wasting. But yeah, we should be able to, like, and for those who don't know, dynamic seeding is basically changing your seed mid-game. Or like between days, you can kind of change your seed. So if we find a seed that has everything I need in it, like the quest during the night market and good Statue of Blessing luck, then I can dynamically change my seed to that seed, and then we skip the whole having to search through like multiple years to find the right specificity. Have I gone over how I'm going to get a hold of targeted bait? We've already been doing a decent amount of prep, and we've gotten most of the targeted bait we need, primarily from some fish that were already in fish ponds on my farm, and then we've gotten a lot of it via Willy and from the traveling cart as well. I think my checklist is actually gone right now. I don't have my checklist for like what bait I still need to get, but that's okay. I have a pretty decent idea of which ones I need. I also realized I should probably be picking up, even if I already have bait for a specific fish, like a specific targeted bait, I should probably pick up more of each type of bait if I see the opportunity to, because it can only benefit me to have more bait, right? Good morning there, Durmeister. This is a potential route, Laura. This is not necessarily the definitive route. I just went over all of it, but it is a potential route that makes sense in my head, but in practice, it could be very, very off. It remains to be seen, but I like my odds on paper. So that's where we're at right now. I'm excited to see how that works when we actually get to it. We're not going to be doing attempts today because we still have some prep to do, but let's get started on that so that we get closer to the attempts than ever before. Can't hurt to have more than needed. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Do I prefer to use mouse or keyboard when fishing? For the actual fishing minigame, I use the mouse. It's more intuitive to me. Hey, V. Thank you for becoming a member at the Electron level, by the way. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity and support. Enjoy your emojis and your new rusty sword. Careful when you swing that thing. Alright. We are so back, baby. So what preparation do we still have to do? We basically just have to get... Well, right now, I need to trade... I have 3 prismatic shards that I need to trade today for magic rock candy. Sometimes I daydream about our retirement, relaxing on the sunny beaches of the Fern Islands. We're gonna get there, Haley, I promise. I promise you we'll get there. I just have to catch 77 more fish in one day first. Do you ever think about the future, Chloe? Dude, she's making me feel bad. Is she trying to stop me? Is she trying to stop the madness before it can begin? Do you ever think about the future? I'll have to think about the future once I get out of the time loop. I'm sorry. It has to be done. Alright, where are my prismatic shards at? Oh yeah, we got 7 golden masks yesterday. I forgot about that. Holy. Honeybuzz, welcome on in. Tuning in from the Netherlands this evening. Happy to catch you live. Yo, I'm actually traveling to the Netherlands for my vacation. That's very exciting. So, a fine goedendag to you. Or would it be goedenavond? Alright. Let's go ahead and grab some prismatic shards here. I've enchanted my my advanced iridium rod to the best of my ability, so these prismatic shards are pretty much only for magic rock candy at this point. Right now, we only have... Oh, you're right. Technically, I did get 8 since I donated 1. Right now, we only have 3 magic rock candies. I don't know if that'll be enough. We're gonna have 4 magic rock candies after today. I don't know if that's gonna be enough to subsist me, so maybe I try and get like 1 or 2 more if I can. Pets are so cute, man. Whereabouts? I'll be going to the southern province. I don't remember the specific area, but in the south of the Netherlands, I'm pretty sure. Visiting a friend out there. Three may not be enough if the timer ticks down during the fishing minigame. I don't know how often or how long. I guess I can check that. How long does the buff from the magic rock candy last? It lasts 8 minutes and 24 seconds. I mean, that should be... I don't think the time's going to be a factor there. It could be, I guess, depending on... I guess I will be catching a lot of fish, but... We did get a turtle. Little turtle friend named Tip Tup. Alright, neutral luck day. I will maybe try and do, like, at least one or two more Skull Cavern dives to get more prizzies here. To that end, maybe I should craft some more explosive ammo or something like that. I'm down to 66 explosive ammo. So I should definitely get some more of that if I can. What is that? Iron bars and coal? I've got a lot of iron ore to smelt, so let's go and do that. Magic rock candy will overwrite the seafoam pudding, so depending on the circumstance, like the magic rock candy is technically only there, really, for the cave jellies. Not for the cave jellies, for all the jellies. Man, it will be hot in this shed today, holy. The 1.5 attempt video is 40 minutes long, so 5 magic rock candies if I wanted it the full day. I will be swapping to... I will be using seafoam pudding for some of my fishing attempts. I'm not going to be using magic rock candy the entire way. Seafoam... I'll probably need, like... I'll probably need more than, like, 5 or more. Because I'll need to be... I'll be, like, overwriting my buffs all the time. We'll see. I guess I'll take these out as well. I wouldn't mind leaving some iron ore, but I mean, I'll get more iron ore. It's not a big deal. Yo, thank you, Herman. Thanks for stopping in to say hi. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great day. Alright. At any rate, let's go get one more at the very least. And then we'll check in at Willy and just continue on that bait grind. Alright, 1 solitary magic rock candy, 3 prismatic shards well spent, I dare say, if I dare say so myself. Is getting a fish pond reward count as catching it? Unfortunately not. That would save us a lot of hassle with the jellies for sure, but it's a clever idea, undoubtedly. But a little bit too clever, unfortunately. I see this moss out here. Cheese season lucky lunches 4 luck. I did think about that. I was like, maybe just cheese season lucky lunches are like good enough. But if I mean, I'm gonna be doing this fishing attempts on this thing for like who knows how long. Is good enough really good enough, or is it just like me like trying to be lazy and skip the work that I need to do to get these magic rock candies? I figure, you know, go big or go home. Get all the luck we can. We're doing so much prep work. We're not going to skip out on that. Yeah, we got the magic rock candy from the museum yesterday. On yesterday's stream, we got the magic rock candy from... We actually got 2 magic rock candies from the Desert Festival. There's no other, like, free magic rock candies, right? Yeah, I only got 1 from Gil during the Desert Festival, unfortunately, but I got 1 from the Festival Trader as well. Alright. Fingers crossed for stonefish bait. Eel bait? Don't actually need that. Eel won't be available during the actual attempts, so... You can get one from the prize ticket machine. That's true. That would require a pretty substantial amount of prize tickets, though. I think you need, like, 22 prize tickets to do that, so I don't know if that's realistic. They can drop from Haunted Skulls at a pretty low rate. I think probably our best way is just, like, farming prismatic shards from, like, Lucky Skull Cavern days and trading them on Thursdays. That makes the most sense to me. It's tried and true. It's the best way to do it, I think. And it'll make me better at Skull Cavern whether I like it or not, I guess. Got some sneaky moss hiding about. Yo, can you imagine how much moss is going to be available on Beatrix's farm when we get back to that eventually? With all the trees that are just hanging around, the, like, 30-year-old trees. I don't know if it scales with, you know, how old the trees are, but... Small chance for mystery boxes, but not reliable either. Yeah, I mean, I'll open any mystery boxes that I get for the chance for it, but you're right, it's not reliable. Alright. Ooh, look at all this lovely iron. I don't really need to be, harvesting from my fish ponds every day anymore either, so I think we can skip out on that chore. We already have all the masteries that we need, and then some. We actually went above and beyond and got forging mastery, too. Which is good, potentially, for golden mystery boxes. Okay, let's craft some... I can craft a dang anvil? Oh, that's 50 iron bars, that's why. Okay. How much explosive ammo do I want? I'll take 416 explosive ammo. That seems reasonable to me. That way I can be pretty liberal with it. Let's see. I mean, if I'm waiting on Skull Cavern dives, I should just, like, set up my inventory for Skull Caverns and not worry about any of the rest. So we get our Dragon Tooth Shiv, our pickaxe. I don't need my gold axe, really. I don't know if I'll miss having it around or not. I don't need the hose specifically. I'll keep the watering can so I can keep my pets happy. I'll keep the pan on me for potential panning spots that I find. You could get some, like, mystery boxes and stuff out of that. Keep all that. Don't need the iridium scythe on me right now. Take that. Where are my bombs at? I do have 75 mega bombs there, which is decent. Staircases. that's pretty good. Woke explosive ammo. We're so close. We could almost... Wait, hold on. I should craft... Oh, I can't. I can only craft it in bundles of 5. Well, that's okay. I can craft... I craft one more thing of explosive ammo. There we go. 421 explosive ammo. The moment I fire one off, then we're laughing. A surprisingly low amount of staircases. I don't have jades set up. Maybe I should start trading jades to... jades for staircases. I mean, I can just like craft some staircases. I have stone. I have a stack. I can spare another stack of stone to craft even more staircases. That's fine by me. 16 is okay. I don't have any jades currently in here because I traded all of them for staircases already. But if I get more jades, then I can swap out my crystallariums that way. What about my rings? I think my rings are fine. Right. Actually, you know what? Maybe I swap out one of these. Or maybe I swap out even a couple of them. Starting every Skull Cavern dive at floor 50 is really good. That's true. Wait, this is not where I'm trying to look in here. Okay. Let's see. Because I had some combined rings. This is Ring of Luck plus Iridium Band. This is Slime Charmer and Crab Shell, which is pretty nice. This is Savage plus Napalm, which I actually kind of think I want. I think we could go like Savage plus Napalm. Burglar Ring and Iridium Band is not bad. Yeah, I think this is a very aggressive combination. It's more aggressive than I'm inclined to use a lot of the time. So let's do that. Jade's the only thing they ever put in a crystallarium anymore. I mean, it does make sense. I have these ones full of rubies because I wanted to stay topped up on spicy eels, but we're pretty far ahead of the game as far as that goes. What's left to do for prep? Magic rock candy and bait, and what else? Well, I'll need to craft a tent kit at some point. I guess I can just craft the tent kit now just so I don't have to think about it later. 10 hardwood, 25 fiber, and a cloth. Let's just get that out of the way. Because I only need one tent kit. Boom, easy. We need to get our Statue of Blessings, but we're waiting on Green Rain for that because that'll give me access to a lot of fiber and moss on its own. Oh my gosh, look at this. Tim Beeb and Mochi. Yo, they're lounging together. Tip Tup's hiding over here. Oh, Mochi didn't want that recorded for everyone to see. It was too cute. heading to the opposite side of the room. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. Yeah, magic rock candy and bait. Statue of Blessings. Tent kit is made now. What else? I've already set up the clam. You know what? I have a checklist for this. I have a checklist. I'm gonna open up the checklist real quick, just to make sure I'm not like just completely forgetting anything. Let's see. I'll need to buy deluxe bait. Get deluxe bait. Just like a decent amount of deluxe bait. I don't need like a crazy amount. Like I don't need like a full stack, but I want enough that I don't have to worry about it. So maybe a full stack is the way to go. I don't know. Statue of Blessing. Oh, I need a cheese seasoned ginger ale. I'll have to check how much cheese seasoning I have left. I've got the tent kit. Then I just need to make sure I have the right seed for extended family and Statue of Blessings. So yeah, it's pretty much just that. Just targeted bait, magic rock candy, and we need the cheese seasoned ginger ale. I have, where are you? 10 cheese seasoning here. I think I will use this right now to make cheese seasoned ginger ale. If I don't have the ginger in here. Where did I put the ginger? Did I not bring it back from the island? I might not have. No, I did. Okay, there it is. 1.6 make it harder or easier? Probably easier on the whole, but maybe that's just wishful thinking. Alright. I will make 10 cheese seasoned ginger ale. I think that's probably enough. That's probably enough for for a day of attempts. Stick that right alongside there. That's the maximum luck buffing drink that we can get. We'll be swapping it out for triple shot espresso as we like run around and stuff, but I think this is I think that's still plenty. Maybe I'll want more. I mean, it's not that hard to get more. I'll just have to go get more cheese seasoning. To that end, maybe I go and visit the walnut room today just to make sure that I can stay topped up with my cheese seasoning. I don't know how many cheese gems I have right now, actually. I have 11 cheese gems. I don't remember how much cheese seasoning costs, but I don't see a reason not to just spend all of these on cheese seasoning. Unless the bees have another idea. My b_boss.ogg companions are here to warn me. No. Don't go spending it all on cheese seasoning, or maybe they're telling me it's the right thing to do. Even after all this time, I still don't fully understand their ways, but get B emojis in chat either way, because we are vibing out. Sorry if I smell like fish. Don't worry, it doesn't bother me. Bum, 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 bum. Bro, how does it never get old, this song? It's so good. It's so good. Every single time I hear it, I'm like involuntary. I'm doing a shimmy. Is it the only song that gets me to shimmy, dude? I'm shimmying my shoulders just sitting in my chair here for lack of dances. Buy all of the cheese seasoning that I can possibly afford. All right, 10 cheese seasoning for 10 cheese gems. So that's 10 more. That is 10 more cheese seasoned ginger ales. Is that enough? I guess I can pick. I mean, maybe I pick up one of these quests while I'm here. Are any of them 50 love gifts, or both of those are kind of like involved? Always dancing when the bees are around. It's perfect too because bees themselves like to dance. They do like little like mating dance sometimes, right? How much cheese seasoned seafoam pudding do I have? I have 20. If I make 20 cheese seasoned ginger ale to match, hopefully that'll be enough. Oh, I made 9. What am I missing? I'm missing sugar, of all things? Ooh, sugar. Oh, honey, honey. Gonna go buy some from Pierre. Never used cheese seasoning? It's pretty great. It's pretty great being able to like increase your buffs and make the buffs last longer. Oh, the bookseller's in town today. I don't know if it's worth visiting, but I don't see a reason not to, I guess. Noondashu, hello. Bees communicate via dancing. You telling me they get to listen to b_boss.ogg all day, every day, and just dance along? Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Buy books. Jewels of the Sea. Fishing treasure chests have a chance to yield roe. Didn't we want this for some reason? I mean, I feel like I would be remiss not to have this. I mean, it's the Master Angler Challenge. I can't be without the Jewels of the Sea. Queen of Sauce cookbook. I'm gonna buy that just to be on the safe side in case I need a recipe, and then I'm covered there. Oh, I can trade it for jellies to get the smoker, is what people were saying. Not today, I can't. Jewels of the Bee. I could get 30 deluxe bait for 1 bait and bobber. Do you have bait and bobber for sale? You don't, so I would have to have one of my own. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and learn 11 recipes real quick. And then... honestly, I'm just gonna read this one. I kind of want to have the power just for completion's sake. Even if it doesn't really benefit the challenge in any way, shape, or form, it feels like just having a power called Jewels of the Sea for the Master Angler Challenge it's just fitting, you know? Trades only occur after the book is read. That's the real reason I was doing it, because it was a calculated mechanical play. Yeah. Will this be a YouTube video? It will. Eventually. It'll probably take a while to make it into one, because I want to make it to at least somewhat match the quality of the original Master Angler Challenge. Probably won't be as long as that video, but... Alright. Cheese-seasoned ginger ale. So that's sorted. We got speed buffs in the form of triple shots. We can also use spicy eel for speed buffs on the day of. In lieu of, like, using magic rock candy for it. We can use magic rock candy to just save it exclusively for the luck buffs. We'll see how that goes. I wouldn't mind having more curiosity lures. Maybe, like, one more curiosity lure. Actually, I guess it won't matter too much because, well, actually, I think... Yeah, I have... Hold on, let's take the bait off these ones. I obviously don't need the wild bait anymore, but we'll keep it for posterity's sake. So that's actually how many like tackle I have. 3 curiosity lures is probably fine. I might need more dress spinners because we'll probably burn through them quicker since we have 2 on our rod at a time. Sometime close to the 1.7 release then? Let's hope not. Don't jinx it, Mary. Don't jinx it. Am I waiting for any specific fish bait right now? Fantastic question, MouseMod. I have my checklist open right now, my digital checklist as opposed to my physical one. So let me tell you, I'm currently missing octopus bait, stonefish bait, lava eel bait, sandfish bait, tilapia bait, and wood skip bait. Those are all the baits that I'm missing that I know I can get either like from one means or another. So we're not missing that many. But also some of these I wouldn't mind shoring them up a little bit more so that like, we only have like 5 or 6 of some of these. Might as well like try and top up on some of them if I can. Which should be easy enough for a lot of these since I have like fish ponds for a lot of these fish, but if I see them at Willie's, I'll probably just like buy them from now on. Yeah, we're going to put the targeted bait in chests at the locations where we'll be fishing to save inventory space. Otherwise, it's just going to get too clustered and too messy to deal with. Plus, I'll be like looking through, I'll be like scanning through my inventory like, oh, which one is this one again? Is this the tiger trout bait or the smallmouth bass bait or the flounder bait? I don't know, man. I don't want to be doing that. Let's just put all the ones I need in one specific chest, and I can just grab and go. I think that's the smart way to do it. All right. That was a productive day. I will grab a desert warp totem to complete my Skull Cavern preparations, so that when we actually do have a lucky day at we can head straight there. Actually, I'm gonna grab because I don't think I have a chest at Skull Cavern right now, so I will just grab a chest to plop down when I get there. That way I can put away the stuff that I don't need for the run directly. All right, lock me in. Just remember, no chests at the beach during night market. Can you not put chests on the beach, period, during night market? That's interesting, if that's the case. Or do you mean the chests that I put on the beach beforehand won't be there during the night market? Because my plan right now is to go on the first day of the night market and put chests down there. And I assume you can put chests down at the night market, but I technically haven't tested that. Alright, fortune teller. Spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed. Today's not our day. That's fine. I'm going to save my speed buffs. I don't need to be using them on days where I'm just, like, doing whatever. Gotta make sure the farm is cute. Absolutely. Not enough room to summon horse. No, they're all pre-watered here. Everyone's at their pet bowl, doing their darn thing. You don't think you can put chests while the night market's on? Not on the pier. Interesting. Well, we'll try it. We'll test it. Worst case scenario, I'll just have to put chests, like, outside the beach or something like that. Or, like, maybe I'll put it in, like, the spot that I'm planning to warp to the beach from, and then grab the bait before I warp. There are ways around that, even if we aren't able to put them down at the beach specifically. Hey, Offon, thank you for being a member for 23 whole months, by the way, closing in on 2 years at the Neutron level. Next week, you get your long-awaited sword upgrade. Yo! There's going to be, I think that's, yeah, we're going to see the first wave of 2-year supporters when I get back from my vacation. That's very exciting. Yo, thank you so much for the support, off on. I appreciate that. I appreciate that greatly. Alright, let's head down to the traveling cart today. Fingers crossed we actually get a decent fish out of the deal, and then if not, we'll pop over to Willy and see what's what. You don't think you can put them down because they would be gone after the night market since it's a different map? I mean, that's kind of the crux of how we got chests in the randomizers. You, like, put stuff down at the night market, and then it, like, gets left in a chest after the night market, so that way you don't forget it, you don't lose it. But I don't know the specifics of how that works, like, on the beach directly. Salmon, I don't need. Shrimp, I don't need. Pufferfish, I already have bait for, but, I mean, I'm gonna get more bait, like I've been saying. Anchovy, I don't need bait for. Wallflower pal. A lot of fish, but none of the fish I need. Either way, well, thank you for the thoughts anyway. Don't I have the shortcuts unlocked? Just place a chest near Leia's house. I probably wouldn't be coming into the beach from this side, though. I'm gonna be, like, warping to the beach. So I would want a chest, like... I want a chest either, like, where I'm fishing, or where I'm warping from, or whatever. Yeah, we went community center on this run. Alright, oh yeah, I should probably visit Willy, huh? Hey, Willy? Hey, Willy? Hey, Willy? Willy, I would like to buy some stonefish bait from you, Willy. Hey, Willy? Willy? Come on, man. I don't have all day here. I don't have all day. Can you stop fishing, please, for one gosh darn second? Look, fish all you want, Buster. You know, there's only room for one master angler in this town. Buy deluxe bait while I'm here. How much does deluxe bait sell for it, Willy? Largemouth bass bait, I will buy that. Deluxe bait is 100 a pop. So if I buy, like... Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's kind of expensive, but it's not that bad. Money's not really an object here. Let's buy, like, 300 deluxe bait. That should be plenty. Full Metal, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. She's so demanding. Well, Chloe's been through a lot, man. Chloe's been through a lot. This incarnation of Chloe specifically. Alright, oh, pufferfish should go in there. Deluxe bait is easy to craft. You need, like, moss to craft it, right? 5 bait and 2 moss. Yeah, that probably would have been easy enough to craft once we got past, like, a green rain day or something like that, but... Oh, well. I still have over $400,000. I think I'll be okay. Plus, Skull Cavern dives could easily get that money back in, like, no time. How do I feel about clams being categorically a fish now? It feels weird, Gamer Jerry, but it's, you know, it makes sense. It's, you know... I'm sure it'll grow on me over time. It's not that big of a deal for the challenge itself. I already have the crab pot set up for it. What is our luck looking like today? Spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed. No worries. We'll get him next time. Where's Tip Top hiding? Maybe Tip Top's outside in the rain. Nah, he's up here. He's looking at he's pondering the mysteries of the universe. That's what this room is for. Susan, welcome on in. Hello, hello. And hey, Sexy Garfield, thank you very much for the compliments. I appreciate that. It did take a long time to put that video together, so I always appreciate that. Messes up the collection tabs. The clams, yeah, it does throw things off, but it is what it is. I wonder if, like, if you had shipped a clam previously, does it show up as caught in your fishing collection now that it's in a different collection in 1.6? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I mean, I guess if it does, then I guess I didn't ship a clam at any point, so I think I'm fine there. But, where did this path come from? It must have come, there must have been a lightning strike over here. Can I find the spot where this path is missing? Is the real question. Oh, right there? There it is. Perfect. Did I have starfruit wine going in here? I most certainly did. Speaking of making up money, there we go. You haven't opened any old files yet? Fair enough. Still enjoying the process of playing through the 1.6 update from scratch. I don't blame you. No, stop it. All right. 57 old starfruit wine and a dream. Pop that away in there. Oh, how are the ones that are in my casks doing anyway? They've got to be close to being done, right? Yeah, look at that. Oh, it was starfruit wine too. How about that? This is gonna be a nice payday. Not the biggest payday we've ever seen in our lives, but still pretty decent. Yo, thank you very much, burnt leafy toast. That means a lot to hear that. Alright, I think we're good. Lock it in. Another minor preparation thing we're gonna have to do. This is, like, extremely minor, and we can't do it until we actually, like, get ready for attempts. Ooh, pretty solid. We'll have to go through and clear debris out of the way in any of the areas that it might appear and, like, impede our progress. Something in, like, the railroad, the cindersap forest, all that jazz. But that's, like I said, that's gonna have to wait until pretty much the day of, or as close to the day of as we can get. Stephanie, welcome on in. Good to see you. I'm doing quite well. I hope you are too. There are 3 new items on the last page of the collections tab that you can't figure out what they are. I think I know what all, like in the shipping collection here. Which one? Well, the new ones, let's see. We got, because this is radioactive bar, so that's where 1.5 stops and where 1.6 starts. We got, this is smoked fish. This is moss. This is mystic syrup, question mark. This, raisins, maybe? Is that raisins and then like dried mushrooms, or dried fruit and dried mushrooms? And then carrot, summer squash, broccoli, powder melon. That's my inclination, yeah. Raisins is one. So yeah, the raisins, yeah, these are the ones from the dehydrator. Those 3 there. So that's probably, if those are the 3 you're missing, well, there you go. Any tips for a new streamer? Thank you, by the way, Nathaniel. I appreciate that. Tips for a new streamer? Honestly, just stream what you love to play, and if you have passion for what you play, then people will take interest and take note of it. Don't stream like what you think is popular and what you think people will be drawn into. To a certain extent, it might be a good idea to find a balance of something that's like popular, that'll get people's attention at first, but then they'll see how passionate you are, and that's how you get them to stick around. That's probably my biggest tip. And have good audio quality, or at least decent audio quality. I don't claim to have the best audio quality in the world, but if you have bad audio quality, people are not gonna want to listen for long periods at a time. So that is even if you're, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Even if like your video quality is subpar, if you have pristine audio, people will be willing to be like more forgiving of that. That's what I wanted to do. You don't have to break the bank to get good audio quality either. Like, I'm rocking I think this is like a $50 headset that I got like many years ago. I'm probably due to get a new one pretty soon, but you still don't need like a multi-$100 microphone. Ooh, snail. Wait, bullhead. Do I need bullhead? No, I don't need bullhead bait. Like, it's not one of the ones I'm missing. I will take it. I'll take both of these. Because the snail is good for, I need 5 snails for the raccoon at some point. If I can swing it. Raccoon's not required specifically, but it is. It would be fun to get it done. Can I put a snail in a fish pond? Oh, I can put a snail in a fish pond. Wait, you're so right. Hold on, you're cooking? Hold on, I'm gonna go... Wait, let's go build a new fish pond, like, right now. That's such a good... For some reason, I didn't even think about trying to duplicate snail with a fish pond. Yo, Jerry. Good call, good call. Let's go grab 5 of those. 5 of that. Grab the stone. I'm gonna make a little cheeky sign while I'm here as well. I guess I didn't need to do that because the fish pond's not gonna be ready today, but I'm just so excited, man. I'm just so excited. Alright, put the snail away in here for right now until we get the chance to put it in a fish pond. And let's go commission that from Robin, and then we'll run down to Willy and check what bait he has on offer. There are a lot of inexpensive, good quality mics out there. Absolutely, yeah. Mic was an awful lot of hiss, and someone told you get a real tech driver. To be honest, I could stand to brush up on my knowledge of like microphones and audio quality in general. Do as I say, not as I do. I can definitely improve my audio setup to a reasonable degree. I think it's pretty good. I've never gotten like too many complaints, but all right. And every time I've tried to upgrade my audio quality, I feel like the microphones I end up getting, or like the setups I end up trying out, they always just sound worse to me. So, so hey, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it might be just about time. We'll see. Construct a farm building, please. One more fish pond for me. Robin's got to be getting sick of this at this point. She's like, let me guess, another fish pond. All right, if you say so. What's gonna go in this one? Oh, snails. Yeah, all right, that makes sense. Line it up down here, I guess. Good enough that you never noticed the problem? Yo, that's good, Lisa. If anyone would notice a problem, it certainly would be you. Of all the people that I know, you probably have the most knowledge in that department, so. I think the only real problem I've ever noticed with this microphone is that very occasionally it will like just like cut out for like the splittest of seconds. It doesn't happen very often, but I have caught that sometimes. Which is probably enough of a sign that I should just, like, get a new one anyway, but in time. Largemouth bass bait, I will buy. Check out Sweetwater online or go to his store. Or if I'm anywhere in Indiana. Oh, it's like a local one. Ooh, okay. I think you've mentioned Sweetwater before. I should definitely check that out. After getting the driver, there was no more hissing and nothing, and soon after you start getting more regular viewers, so you agree that audio first and video later. Yeah, I think a lot of people can forgive, like, you know, if you're just streaming like 720p or something like that, and not like maximum quality or anything like that. That's fine as long as it's listenable, because a lot of people like lurk and listen to streams anyways. Isn't that right, lurkers? 7 in chat if you're lurking right now and doing something. What are you doing? What are you doing? I see you. I don't really see you, but I'm calling you out right now. Are you lurking and playing some Stardew? Are you doing some chores? Are you exercising? Are you doing schoolwork? What do you got for me? Shania, Pineapple Nix, Piroska, Daborowski, Lid, Bean is working. Oh my gosh, there's so many lurkers. Look at all the lurkers. The lurkdom is unreal. Petardo, Bunny Bucket, Finn Ryan, Hera Hjalta, Image Unknown, Ms. Renegade, Burnt Leafy Toast, Skurslick, Moose Laboratoris, Agile Dumpling, Molly Reich, Silvara. Oh my gosh, there's too many. There's so many. Ayana, Tanya, Astral Rogue, procrastinating on college work. Best of luck to you. TAC President, working on a resume. 07 to you. Leave us alone. Look, I don't ask much from my lurkers. I trust me, I'm a lurker when I'm visiting streams as well. I understand. You are the lifeblood and the backbone of the stream, so thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you. Trying to get energy to pack. Oh my gosh, tell me about it. I still have to pack a few things for my trip, and it's just like, it's not that bad, but it's just enough of a hassle that it's like I don't want to do it. Oh well, it'll get done. Alright, a little bit of bullhead bait. Pop those in there. And I think we are good. Lock it in. First day of summer coming in hot. I don't think it probably can't get... probably can't get green rain on our very first day of summer, right? So, I mean, we might get to experience green rain for the very first time. At least for me. I've never seen green rain so far. 1.6 has been out for a decent amount of time, and I still have not experienced green rain, so... Check the weather? I guess I can check the weather. I should be checking the weather basically every day, because there's apparently, like, a special thing that you see if it's... Or it's like a... I mean, it'll be a unique forecast if it's green rain, so... Alright. Lock it in. You only got it in summer. As far as I know, green rain only happens in summer. I think it's a specific day in summer. You get, like, 1 day of green rain. Let's see. Weather report. But I think it, like, changes every year. So it's not, like, a specific day I can go by. Ooh, max daily luck, though. We got ourselves a good day for Skull Cavern-zing. Let me go drop off my rubies here. We'll need to clear some it's debris day. We need to clear debris that appeared between seasons. All right, let's go get the show on the road, shall we? Spicy eel's not necessarily the best food for Skull Cavern. I wouldn't mind getting some pumpkin soup instead, but we'll make do. All right, let's see how good we can do in the caverns today. I was watching Habu's, like, Desert Festival video last night as I was working on that route that I showed at the start of the stream, and I was, like, just blown away. Alright, make this a nice sort of Skull Cavern-y color. I'll put away... Well, let me do this first. Put away all the stuff I don't need, which will be all these, basically. Everything else I'm going to keep on me, yeah, so... Alright. Vamonos. Great start. Spiral floor, always fun to see. Okay. Using up my staircases immediately. I appreciate you. I see where you're coming from, Skull Cavern. Don't think I don't. I will say, I don't think Skull Cavern's going to be as fun now that I have the Desert Festival variation to compare it to. Because the Desert Festival with, like, the calico statues and everything, oh, it's so fun. It's so good. One thing I learned from watching Habu's video is basically focus, like, 0% on monsters most of the time. Sometimes it's okay to focus on monsters, but a lot of the time it's just not worth your while. So that is good intel, I think. Hungry Mallow. Hungry Mallow. A morsel of a staircase, please. Thank you. That's always the worst feeling for me, is when, like, when you're constantly, like, bombing and trying to find a staircase, and then you just happen across a freebie, and you're like, oh, that's why I wasn't getting any, huh? Makes sense. Oh, I do have the Savage Ring on, so it might not be the worst idea to kill some monsters for a speed buff every now and again. There we go. Zoom out to not miss ladders. All right, we'll play a little zoom out game today. We'll do it a little sweaty, a little sweatier than I'm used to. I'm not gonna be up there with the greats as far as Skull Cavern runs go, I'm sure, but it's maybe I can do a little better today. Okay, don't want this. Perfect. I also don't have like the technically best weapons. I'm a dagger main myself, but I understand there's a time and a place for hammers too, and for daggers, so that's a pretty good selection right there. Ooh, look at all that gold ore. Alright, jade. That's good to get that jade, because now I can use that in my crystallarium. Bring this guy a towel. I'm sweating up a storm over here. No shafts yet, though, which is unfortunate. That was a terrible shot. Maybe I should go for mining mastery so that I can get the statue of the Homie King. That lets you, like, get, like, good mining buffs for the day. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Bro, I thought this was, like, Star Drop Luck Day. I'm not getting as many staircases as I feel like in my brain hole that I should. Come on, man. Why are you being like this? Sorry, as long as we can get deep enough to get some prizzies, or at least a chance at some prizzies, then I'm fine. All I really want out of a Skull Cavern dive is like one prismatic shard. If I can get more, I'll be happy, but one is still perfectly serviceable. Oh, I see the staircase there. Running low on triple shot as well, I see that. Merkava, welcome on in, good to see you. Hope you're having a good day as well. How am I? This is like 5 auto petters that I've gotten like in like all these Skull Cavern runs I'm doing, man. What the heck is happening here? It's sad too because I don't actually need the auto petters. It's the thing. I would much rather these go to somebody else. Does someone want to trade RNG with me? Maybe you're getting one too many prismatic shards. You're like, oh, ho-hum, I already have like 200 prismatic shards. I don't need all these. Oh, wait, there's a shaft right there. I didn't even realize. 5 levels. First shaft of the day. Hopefully not the last. Ooh, that's good. I do want to... Oh, that was a crab. Never mind. Bro just eats the iridium node. Casually chomps on the iridium node. You have like 40 something prizzies. You could give them to me. I would appreciate that. If you could drop them in your shipping bin and tell Lewis to send them to Fishy Farm. One Fishy Farm. I don't have a P.O. box number, unfortunately, so... But I'm sure he'll figure it out. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. Oh, I swear this game, like, listens to your microphone sometimes. And just does the most trolly things it possibly can. Oh, it was a crab, not again. Are you a crab as well? You are, of course. Oh my gosh. It's all crabs all the way down. All crabs, always has been. Bomb these. Just for kicks and for prismatic shard chance. What is it like? It's like a 4% chance per node that you get a prismatic shard. Oh my gosh, can you please just hit it? Thank you. Something to that effect. Ooh, that's good. Reduced to 3.5%. Oh, that's true. That was in the patch notes, wasn't it? Rip prismatic shards, you will be missed. It's alright, you know. I'm all for making, you know, prismatic shards feel a little more valuable. If decreasing the odds of them is the way to do that, then so be it. Ooh, perfect. I'm glad I was about to staircase down, to be honest with you, but I'm glad I didn't. Glad I held out. Huge. Now the shafts are coming in hot. Have I been to Luz's basement? I have. I was utterly surprised. You could totally make a clickbaity YouTube video out of that. In fact, I'm sure some people already have. I went to the mayor's basement in Stardew Valley. You won't believe what I found down there. Red arrows all over the place. You know the type. Get out of here. Get out of here, you nerds. There's too many monsters here. Get the Golden Lewis statue for good luck. For a certain definition of luck, maybe. Should be going for iron ore as well. Iron ore is pretty valuable. Because I can use it to make more explosive ammo. I can use it to make dressed spinners in the future. Just overall, it's pretty nice. Of course, I blow up all those stones, and the one stone I blow up over here has the ladder in it. Never change. Never change, Stardew Valley. For this iridium bat. Ooh, my first golden mystery box. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do, indeed. Get out of here. I was taking a chance that was going to be a crab, but it turns out the one that I thought was going to be a crab didn't actually end up being a crab. Sorry, they can be golden only if you have foraging mastery. That's what unlocks those. Big. I haven't gotten the book that reduces like your damage taken from explosions either. I really don't have a good reason for not having gotten it. It's like you just go buy it, right? I already have the ability to speak to my homie, I'm pretty sure, so I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess I'm just looking for prizzies. Just buy it from homie. I thought so, yeah. No reason not to go for it. You sneaky so-and-so. Blow up. Thank you. Nicely. Nicely done. Hoping for a prismatic shard out of one of those. I feel good about it. I told you I felt good about it! Sometimes you gotta trust your gut on these things. Alright, first prismatic shard acquired. Hopefully the first of at least a few. I would love to get 3 in one run. That'd be amazing. Just one full magic rock candy, basically, in a single run. That would be a big W in my mind. How many magic rock candies do we want? As many as we can realistically get, I guess. Like, the more we get, the better off we'll be, because just the more comfortable we'll be to use them. Okay, I should eat. Eat the cheese, please. But how many do we specifically need? It's hard to say. 9 levels, holy moly. Yeah, definitely not the fastest run of all time, but it's... For me, this is not too bad. Aw, Mallow. Mallow. I was gonna try and use that guy to, like, blow up some of those stones, man. Huge. There's a Prizzy in one of these, too. It's a star floor. How could there not be a Prizzy? Told you. Always check the star floors. It never fails. You suck so bad in Skull Cavern. Trust me, I did not used to be anywhere near this good, and I would still not say this is like that good, but it's a lot better than I used to be. That's for sure. I just like threaded the needle with that shot. Did you see that? Oh my goodness. My dark wizard. How did I know? You know, so like I told you, just gotta. It's always the star-shaped floors. White turban, by the way. I don't know if I already have one of those. I feel like I do. I feel like I saw one in my chest at home. If you look close enough, every single star-shaped floor will have a prismatic shard. This I guarantee you. All right, I guess I better put my money where my mouth is. I told you, man. It never fails. It literally never fails. It's just that easy, dude. Part of me starting to think there's actually something to this now. I'm getting them on star floors. I think the first one I got was even on a star floor when we weren't even calling it out. Is that real? That's what I'm wondering now. I'm like, wait a second, did I actually happen onto something here? I'm like 90% sure it's pure coincidence, but it's kind of a pog coincidence. A pog coincidence, if you will. I'm gonna staircase out of this one. I've cracked the code. Finally, guaranteed prismatic shards as long as you can find that one specific floor layout. All right, I need triple shot. We can make a religion out of this. One day we're not gonna get a prismatic shard from the star floor, and that's the day that we know we're gonna have to hang our hat up. But today is not that day, friends. Today is not that day. I don't like this floor. This floor layout is always annoying. Just annoying to, like, hit anything on it. That's the day we will shun the false prophet. Exactly. Ooh, look at this. Hopefully all of those are actual nodes and not crabs. Thank you. Gold mystery box as well. It's appreciated. That could be directly a magic rock candy if luck is on our side. Eat your cheese, please. Gonna staircase through here. I'm noticing a distinct lack of star-based floors. We choose to believe. It's working out really well so far, strangely. The star theorem. Bro, those iridium bats hit so unbelievably hard. Oh, wait, star theorem? Star theorem? Wait, okay, we need to... There's only a couple shots that we have here. No. No, you can't do this to me! You can't do this to me? After everything we've been through, Starfloor? You're gonna betray me now? Oh, no, Mallow, that guy had the prismatic shard! He was the only other option, and you ate him, dude! Oh. Alright, well, 07 to the Rainbow Star religion. The shortest-lived religion of all time. I don't know. Maybe there's still something to it. Maybe that mummy truly did have the prismatic shard. And now Mallow will become a prismatic frog next time. That's the only hope I have now. Mallow betrayed us. Alright, get out of here. Get out of this floor as well, please. We have gotten 3 prismatic shards out of this run, right? Yeah, we got 3, so I mean that's kind of the ideal. Well, I mean obviously getting more would be even more ideal, but that's kind of like the minimum we almost want to get. Late to the stream, you were befriending Harvey in your randomizer. Hope that's going well for you, May. Welcome on in. Starfloor, time to redeem yourself. There's always a prismatic shard on one of these floors, I'm telling you. Every single time. Every single time except the last time. Alright, the dream is dead. It's officially dead. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. There was part of me that was holding out hope, but but it turned out to be false hope. That's a good spot though. Very, very nice. I don't really want to use I guess I'll use my last staircase here, it's fine. Technically I could craft more staircases. It was good while it lasted. We had good fun, we had a good run. Very true. There it is. Every Prizzy is on a star floor, but not every star floor has a Prizzy. Maybe there's something to that. I don't know. We haven't seen a Prizzy that's not on a star floor yet so far. At least not in this run. 1 a.m. by the way. It's probably worth it to just, like, pass out here, huh? Although, I kind of want to go back and get my stuff. Well, I don't really have inventory space to get my stuff, so... I can come back and get it at a later date. Eat the cheese just to stay alive. I was gonna drink a coffee, but it's too late in the day. I don't want to waste one. I'm doing the true sweaty strats where you just keep going until you pass out. Push Chloe to her absolute limits. One more Prizzy, come on. I know it's here somewhere. It's hiding here somewhere. You have it. You've got... No, you don't have it. One Jade. One more Prizzy. One more Prizzy. Alright. Good run, good run. Was that floor 128? Not too shabby. Made it back home and everything. Alright, zoom me back in because I can't... In Skull Cavern, it's one thing. At home, I wanna be 100% locked in, 100% zooming. Spirits are somewhat annoyed today, good to know. And no green rain coming up just yet. Alright, pretty solid. 3 prismatic shards, white turban. Pretty much everything else is, like, inconsequential. The iron isn't bad, but... Let's go ahead and drop that in there. Somehow Linus will just find us down there. Yo, thank you. I appreciate that. Honestly, a nice warm omelet. A warm, fluffy omelet after a day like that. That would taste so good. Okay, pop that in there. Pop that all in there. These jades... I guess we might as well start swapping these out right now. Do this and this. And boom, boom. It's not possible to, like, override them anymore in 1.6, is it? I think Concern Dave changed how that works. Okay, put those in there for safekeeping. This all in here. We got 2 of these, which we should definitely open. Next chance we get. It was Linus that found me. What the heck? Alright. Did I get to eat chicken nuggets with rice that one time? I don't think so. I think the chicken nugget dream has not been fulfilled. But one day. Okay, I'm gonna go... oh, I can swap these into here. Okay, I don't have any staircases on me. Let's solve that. This is a solvable problem. 10 staircases and a dream. Ultimately, I'll trade more jades for staircases, but just to have a few for a future Skull Cavern run or something to that effect. Let's smelt more iron here. About how long is it to the day of the challenge after prep? It's hard to say. Like, I'm gonna be leaving on vacation for the next couple weeks, so I won't be streaming again after today until like probably like May, basically. I might be able to get another April stream in like the very tail end, but realistically, it's not gonna be until May. I don't know if we're gonna be hopping right into attempts at that point, but where to? Heading to the Netherlands. All right. Let's go to the desert and pick up all our good stuff, all our goodies. Is there a frog following you? I don't see any frog. What frog are you talking about? Are you talking about our moral support, Mallow? Mallow is more than a frog. You have to understand this. Mallow is everything. Mallow is the linchpin. Mallow is what's going to make this whole challenge even remotely possible. Without Mallow, I have nothing. Is Mallow a Mario RPG reference? Kind of. So that's honestly originally how it started. But I also like the idea of like mallow of the marsh, because frogs come from a marsh, and mallow is like a marshy plant apparently. So, is this 1.6 or is it a mod? It's from 1.6 actually. It's from this this trinket that I can now wear thanks to having combat mastery. I can summon a hungry frog companion with my blue frog egg. All right, let's head over to Clint and get these golden mystery boxes opened, first and foremost. Then we'll make a pit stop at Willie's place to see if we got any good bait there. Come on, show me something good here. That's decent, I'll take that. Ooh, fancy new shirt. What kind of shirt is it? It's a mystery, man. I went diving through Skull Cavern and all I got was this lousy shirt. Well, and 3 prismatic shards, but... What mastery does Chloe have? Chloe is a master of combat, farming, fishing, and foraging. Everything except mining. Sardine bait. I do actually need sardine bait. Appreciate you. Alright, head on back home. And make sure to keep our pets all watered and well tended to as well. Meow. Ooh, HelloFresh. How far away from mining mastery is Chloe? We are currently at just over halfway, so we very well might end up getting mining mastery before everything is said and done, just by virtue of like Skull Cavern runs and things like that. Where do you get the turtle? After you have maximum friendship with your like original pet, your cat or your dog that you get, I believe that's what triggers Marnie to be able to sell new pets. And as long as you build a pet bowl for your pet, then you can have a new pet. And it can be a turtle or a cat or a dog. It's a great time. It's just a grand old time. Alright, we're doing a little debris clearing here. Honestly, I kind of want to clear these trees out too. This is just unsightly down here. You can have them without the pet bowl. That is true, I think, but they'll be like real sad. You don't want sad pets, do you? Don't force your 100 turtles to share one pet bowl, please. I'm begging you. This is a public service announcement. Don't do that. Grab my axe. Grab my... I don't really need the scythe. The dagger's doing the job just fine. Fair warning, if you want the iridium turtle, the purple turtle that we have, it is going to cost you a little bit. I don't know why, but Marnie's selling him for $500,000, so you got your work cut out for you. There is a less expensive turtle variant though, so. Maybe I should have brought the scythe. That's fine. Is it time for a snail pond? Let me check. The pond is ready. Good shout out. Yo, good shout out, Mus Laboratoris. Let's go grab one snail and one wood sign. Get that set up. VIP turtle. Only the most premium turtles allowed on this farm. Just kidding. All turtles are welcome. But Tip Tup has a special place in my heart. You know what? I am gonna go get my iridium scythe. It just feels better to like scythe things out of my way than to try and use the dagger for it. One type of pond for every fish. That would be fun, but we don't have... No, that's not what we're going for. We need the snail specifically for the raccoon, who's requesting 5 snails and a smoked bream, and I have a bream fish pond up here, so we should be able to take care of that. What do you guys want? You want 2 Omni Geodes? That's extremely easy, actually. Let's go handle that. A train is passing through Stardew Valley. Every time I say it, I feel it sounds more ominous. A train is passing through Stardew Valley. It's like, what does it mean? Where's the train going? Where from and where to? They just pass through Stardew Valley in perpetuity, never arriving at their destination. Always seeking something. But no one knows what. No one's yet been able to stop the train and find out what. Maybe one day. There was a reasonably popular theory about 1.6 that the tickets that turned out to be prize tickets would be train tickets that would take us somewhere else. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass, so the train is still... The train is still as mysterious as ever. Now it's creepy. It's always been a little bit creepy to me, the train. like in real life, you can go find the trains where they're like parked in a train yard. You can find the train stations, you can see them stop, you can get in one, you can explore, you can take the train places, you can buy tickets. It's much more understood. In Stardew Valley, it just like shows up, drops off some like random stuff on the ground for you, maybe. And then it's like sayonara, punk. Like, who's driving these trains, man? Whoever's driving the trains is driving me crazy. Who's the mysterious Joja cashier lady? That's Claire, according to Stardew Expanded, and I have no reason not to believe that. Headcanon accepted. You're the train driver, Petardo? Can you tell me where it goes and where it comes from? Where do you come from and where do you go? Where do you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Isn't there a chance to get like mystery boxes while chopping trees? You can get weird stuff now while chopping trees. It's not common, but you can get like mystery boxes. I think like a chair fell out of a tree one time for me. You can get shirts. You can hear multiple trains every day from here in your room. Me too, actually. Where I'm currently living, there's a railroad not too distant. I'm able to hear the trains passing. I mean, I basically just tune it out as background noise at this point. What are we chopping trees for again? Basically just because I want to clear my farm. I was going on a debris clearing spree. I realized how out of control this pine forest was, and I was like, I gotta deal with it. So there's not a specific practical reason other than I need peace of mind. And maybe something good. Like, who knows? What if a mystery box falls out of a tree, we open that mystery box, and we get magic rock candy? Stranger things have happened. I'll pick up a little grape snack. Don't mind if I do. Grape and some cheese as well. That's actually a pretty good snack. Grapes and cheese. I would co-sign that snack. Has anyone else seen the gold slime that drops dollars? I saw that on my first ever 1.6 stream and never again so far. Maybe they only appear in the mines and not in Skull Cavern. Because I haven't done that much diving into the mines so far. But I have seen it the one time. I know it does exist. It would make sense, because I think the only slimes you get in Skull Cavern are the purple slimes, so maybe it's just, like, hard-coded not to happen. You were gone for the last half hour. I don't think you missed anything too impactful, Jerry. Welcome on back. We set up our snail fish pond. That's about the most fishing-related thing that we've done today. Would be super lucky to find one of those slimes in spring year 1. I mean, the one that I found, it only dropped like 250 gold, which is not nothing, especially early on in the game, but it's not gonna like break the game wide open. Maybe like there are rarer variants that can drop more money, I don't know. Gotta keep the animals well fed. Alright. I think we are pretty good as far as debris goes here. $802 wood, that ain't too shabby either. Go ahead and put these away for the time being. And I think we just head to bed. Easy. We can visit Krobus tomorrow. Krobus will have fish on offer. I think the only fish that he has that will help me at this point is the tilapia. I might still buy other fish from him because I'm in the business of fish bait at this point now, so. When will I upgrade my trash can? There's a non-zero chance that I will upgrade my trash can, but I can't say that it will ever crossed my mind at the right time. Sorry if I don't look my best. The air is just so humid that my hair doesn't hold up too well. You look as perfect as the day we first met. Alright. Fortune teller, no good luck. Weather report, no green rain. Just another day in paradise. Alright, let's go visit Krobus while we wait for Willy to open up, I suppose. What was that panning spot? There's a panning spot down here. Oh, is it in, like, my tiny little pond over here? No, it's just, it was lined up with it, but it's not actually in there. Further down. Further down, further down. Oh my gosh, it's way down here. Holy. 9 copper ore. You'll love to see it. 9 copper ore, that's big. I was missing that 9 copper ore, dude. Now I can finally craft all the big chests that I need. Look at that, dude. I'm starting on my way to my 3rd stack of copper ore. You can never have too much. That's what I always say. Forgot that I smelted all this as well. Are there any actual new fish with the little mini game? There is the goby. Yes, that's the only fish that's been added. There's also, yeah, the jellies that got added, but they're not technically fish, even though they're in the fishing catalog. So it's, you know, one of those prickly things that unfortunately means we're gonna have to catch them. We're gonna have to catch them. It's basically like, you know, I don't know. Part of me wonders if it's my fault, because in my master angler video I said, like, you know, oh, the green algae and the white algae and the seaweed, they don't really count as fish, but I guess they're in the catalogs. We'll catch them anyway, just kind of throwing them a bone like that. And now Concerned Dave's being like, oh yeah, well what if green algae and seaweed were actually like the hardest things to catch in the game? Well played, friend. Are they the hardest things to catch now? They're rare. They're pretty rare. I think, like, if you fish, like, for one, like, if you went fishing and you were just trying to get one specific one of them, like the sea jelly, the river jelly, or the cave jelly, you could probably get it in a day, for sure. Trying to get all 3 in a day is a bit taller of an ask. Halibut. I will buy... I mean, if I buy 5 halibut, that should be all my halibut bait sorted for, like, ever, basically. Cave jellies are hard AF. I've actually had the easiest time with cave jellies so far. For me, the rarest one has been the sea jelly. But I think it's just anecdotal experience. They're all, like, pretty rare. Enchant the training rod. That would be kind of a big brain play. Dorado bait I do not need because it won't work for my fishing attempts, but thank you anyway, Willy. See you on the flip side. Does the training rod thing actually work? Is there a way to make the training rod, like, does it help me catch jellies better? I don't even know. I haven't looked into that, but if so, I wouldn't be opposed to carrying around a training rod just for the jellies. Why doesn't Dorado bait work? It does work normally. Like, it would work if you were fishing for Dorado, but only if you're fishing for them in summer. Since I'm going to be doing my attempts in winter during the night market, Dorado's not naturally available, and the Dorado bait cannot summon them, so I need magic bait for the Dorado. There we go. Should be more than enough halibut bait. It's Thursday today. I should be going and trading for my... Yeah, it doesn't let you do that. I should go trade for my magic rock candy today. There we go. The bite time on the training rod, yeah. I think it's more of a meme suggestion than an actual thing, but you know, maybe. Depending on how much higher the odds could be with the training rod. Maybe it's worth looking into. The Trout Derby actually gives you a reason to fish when Dorado are active. Maybe that, you think that's the whole reason that Concerned Ape added that that festival? That's another thing I haven't experienced, by the way, in 1.6 is the Trout Derby. Something tells me I'm not going to have that good of an experience with it during this playthrough because I'm not going to be able to catch any trout. But it's neither here nor there. The Trout Derby is one of your new favorite things so far. No, don't tell me that. Now I'm gonna feel bad about missing out on it. Ooh. Show me sandfish. Or 6 iridium ore, fine. It's a pretty good get, honestly, as far as panning results go. Trout Derby is cool. Rewards are underwhelming, though. Lots of trout and special gold tags. The only reason I know anything about Trout Derby is because I watched the algorithms video about the update to his 999 challenge, and he has to collect 999 of those trout tags or whatever they are, the gold tags you get at Trout Derby. Apparently they stack, and you can build up a stack of them, which is. And they, persist outside of the festival, I'm guessing, so... Hopefully they're not too hard to get. For his sake. Alright, that's 5 magic rock candies so far. Feeling pretty good about that. We can always do better. I think I could make the route work with 5 magic rock candies. I'd like to have more just to be on the safe side, but we still got plenty of time until we actually need to worry about crunch time for attempts or anything like that. There's this panning spot here. How long do magic rock candies last, and can it be stacked with other food? Can't be stacked with other food, lasts a little over 8 minutes. But we'll probably be, hopping between it and seafoam pudding, so we probably won't have to worry about that 8-limit timer regardless. Tilapia. Wait, tilapia bait! That's actually one of the ones I need! Let's go! That's new bait. Alright, lock that in. I really need the octopus bait. If there's one bait I could manifest into being right now, it would absolutely be the octopus bait. We have multiple outs for that. We can buy it directly from Willy in the summer, and maybe in the fall as well. No, probably just in the summer. I did not get my stonefish bait. Stonefish bait would be huge. Honestly, the bait for the mines fish isn't as impactful as other bait is, though. So it's not the end of the world if we don't get it. I do have the ice pit bait, I think, but the other 2 mines fish I don't have yet. Well, ice pip and ghost fish, I guess. But yeah, we definitely need octopus bait. Octopus bait is extremely important in my mind. The octopus is a pretty rare fish, so I feel like that's... Any fish that's, rare enough like that, octopus, super cucumber, those things like that, if I can make it work with the targeted fish bait. Because, the Dorado's another one that's kind of rare, but it's, obviously I can't make it work for reasons stated earlier. Yeah, we're gonna have chests kicking around throughout the route to try and hold all of our targeted bait and use it to... Instead of having it, be a nightmare of inventory management, we'll just have chests around. We'll wait for a star drop luck day. We don't need to go back to Skull Cavern just yet. Just gonna do some dusting over here. That should help you out, right? Hey, it's all good. Don't you worry about a thing. weather report. It's raining on Ginger Island, but no, not of the green variety. Our time will come, don't you worry. Hey, Canary Witch, thank you for becoming a member at the Electron level, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate the generosity and the support. All right, our snails need 15 fiber. Okay, good to know. And you want 1 diamond. That's also very doable. Oh my gosh, and on top of the membership, Canary Witch with the $10 super chat as well. Thank you so much for the support. You didn't have to do that. I've been really enjoying you having you up on my monitor while working on some art for a mod. Thank you so much for doing these streams. Sending you, Chloe, the best star drop luck. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And best of luck with your art working for the mod. That's exciting. I appreciate that. This row is for you. I don't know. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, but it's all I got right now. Thank you very much. That means a lot to hear. All right. I needed, what, 15 fiber for the snails and a diamond with the super cucumbers. This is the dichotomy of that. 15 fiber or 1 diamond. Super cucumbers know what they're worth. You gotta respect it. Alright. Wow, thanks for the diamond. Hey, look, it's fiber. Just what we needed. I ain't never seen a snail hop that high, though. Holy, did you see that? That snail was zooming, dude. Alright. Go visit the traveling cart today. Stardew snails are built different, apparently. Who would have thought? Olympic snail? Like, they don't even have knees. They don't even have legs, man. Periwinkle? No, no thank you. Nothing doing. Nothing of too much interest there. Okay. Give a snail 15 fiber. This is steroids for the snail. Who knew? Who knew snails loved fiber just that much? Cactus fruit moment. Could you imagine, though? To be fair, you've also never seen a sea cucumber move like that. I've never seen a sea cucumber, period, in real life. Have I seen a snail in real life? I'm trying to think. I feel like I have. Like, we used to visit my grandma who lived on the side of a lake, and I'd see, like, weird little, like, pufferfish bait. Thank you. That's actually pretty helpful. I would see, like, frogs and toads and little garter snakes, and I'm pretty sure I saw snails in there somewhere. Good times. Why wouldn't I have seen a snail? They're everywhere. I mean, it depends on where you live, right? If I lived in, like, Iceland or Greenland or something, I'm probably not seeing that many snails. Toads are so cool. I love them, man. I love toads and frogs. They're some of my favorite animals, personally. They're just so, like, derpy. Thought snails were global. Yo, shout out from Iceland to Hera. Yo. Hera, can you confirm? Have you seen many snails kicking around in Iceland? The people need to know. My assumption is that there aren't many snails in Iceland, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's just, you know, ignorance on my part. No snails, only slugs. Close enough, honestly. Just plop a little shell on top of it, and it's basically a snail. Haven't even had time to watch the last stream. I'm sorry, Xavier. I'm sorry, don't worry. I'm heading on vacation soon, so there'll be time to catch up, but hope you're doing well. Snails in the Arctic and deserts. Mollusks are very pog. Maybe I just haven't looked close enough. Maybe there are snails around. where I'm at, and I just haven't found them yet. I just haven't. I said that like it's, you know, like a great hidden treasure. I'm gonna go geocaching for snails or something like that. Hey, Ivory Saturn, thank you for becoming a member at the Electron level, by the way. Thank you, I appreciate that. The generosity and the support is amazing. Please enjoy your emojis and your sword. Careful where you swing that thing. Looking near freshwater and damp areas, under rocks especially. Yeah, I mean, now that you mention it, I don't make a habit of going and, like, looking in areas where snails might be. And I think it's probably pretty uncommon that a snail will just, like, end up in, like, at the middle of the store or something, or, like, in my house, so... Willie's not open today, no traveling cart, no Krobus, no nothing. Did we check the luck today? Ooh, star drop luck. Okay, hold on, I should head to Skull Cavern then. Little bit of a late start in the day, but that's fine. Yeah. We're good. Let's see if we can sneak some more prismatic shards out of this place. What do you say? We did pretty well on our first run through Skull Cavern today. Fingers crossed this one will hold up to snuff. We could do the ultimate power play, and instead of using Spicy Eel for our Skull Cavern run, we could use Magic Rock Candy and say, like, I'm gonna get more than 3 prismatic shards. I'm gonna profit off this today, but I don't know if I'm confident enough in my Skull Cavern abilities to tempt fate like that. So let's just let's not mess with it too much. Enjoy the sultry sounds of Pickle Jar Rag, and jump down 15 floors. 8 levels, close enough. 8 levels is still pretty good as far as those shafts go. I was so sure there'd be a staircase from one of those guys. I just had such a good feeling, you know? Maybe should have topped up on Mega Bombs now that I'm looking at it too, actually. Diving underground for some shards that are rainbow and beautiful for me. Ooh, close one. Ooh, oh wait, we gotta zoom out too. I forgot. Zoom out. We're not deep enough that the star floors are necessarily guaranteed to have prismatic shards. Because in fact, there's not even an iridium node in here anywhere, so... But maybe this guy has one. Well, I guess we'll never find out. Mallow. For a second, I thought we didn't actually get a staircase out of that, and I would have been very surprised. Bro, is it not Star Drop Luck Day today? What is happening? I should eat? Hold on, what the heck am I doing? I'm so focused on staircases. I need to focus on my life. r/I'm 14 and this is deep. Ooh, huge. As long as we can get a decent amount of those drop shafts, we can make up for some of these floors that are less than ideal, you know what I mean? I love Mallow's little sound when he reaches out. He goes burp, burp. Abby Ann, thank you for being a member for 3 months, by the way, at the Neutron level. Thank you. Have to peace out for a meeting, but have a great vacation. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. We'll see you on the flip side when we get back. It's my favorite candy. I like High Chew. Haichu, it's a nice, like, gummy fruit candy from Japan, I'm pretty sure. It's really good. You can't find it all the time, but I found it in a few stores around here, and it's delicious every single time. It's hard to describe the exact, like, flavor of it, but the texture is what gets it for me. It's just a nice, like, the perfect, like, gummy consistency. What flavor? My personal favorite flavor is green apple for the Haichu. Grape is also pretty good. I think there's like a peach one that's pretty good. Now you want Haichu and no one sells it in Wisconsin? Another white turban for the road? You could probably buy them online, I'm assuming. Like, maybe just make a quick little Amazon order. I would guess. I mean, everything's available on Amazon these days, right? Ivory Saturn, thank you for the $5 super chat, by the way. Holy, the support is unreal. Your editing style is inspiring. By the way, your videos feel like movies. Thank you so much. I mean, I put a lot of work into those bigger productions, like the No Level Up Challenge and the Master Angler Challenge, so that means a lot to hear. For 46, hopefully we'll start seeing a decent amount more iridium nodes in the near future here. Oh, I love that. That's a good feeling. Ooh, that's good. That's not good. Don't be holding bombs when you're doing that. 15 summer seeds, by the way. I feel like that's a seed you couldn't previously get in Skull Cavern treasure rooms. I think the Skull Cavern treasure room, like, loot tables have changed a little bit. Maybe not that much, but they've changed at least somewhat noticeably. I could also just be wrong in that you could get those summer seeds from Skull Caverns before, but... Oh, excuse you. These iridium bats are the worst, man. Bro, don't die on me. There we go. Okay. We got there. Asian markets have such good snacks and drinks. I haven't been to too many Asian markets, but I think you're right. Like, every time like, Asian food, just in general, is, like, really fantastic. Obviously, you can't lump, like, all Asian food together into one thing. Like, obviously, Korean cuisine is very different from Japanese cuisine, which is very different from Chinese cuisine, but all of those are, like, really good. So it's like, they're doing something right over on that side of the pond, is all I can say. Not that I don't like, you know, the food we have here as well, but maybe it's just because I don't get to experience it as often that I like it so much more, but... Have I ever had poke? I don't think so, actually, no. There are a lot of foods I would like to try. Like I've said in the past, there's no food I wouldn't try at least once for the most part. As long as it's like not one of those foods that's gonna like, that's either just, you know, disgusting for disgustingness' sake, or just like a step too far, or that it could like kill me if I eat it, like pufferfish. Just about any other food is worth trying, in my opinion. At least once. If you try it once and you don't like it, well, at least now you know, right? And then there's British food. I would try a little blood pudding one time for sure. I don't know, maybe, I mean, I probably won't like it, but who's to say? I'm gonna say there's probably some banger British food. Like there's good food and bad food no matter where you go. No, regardless of the culture, regardless of the cuisine, you're gonna find stuff that you love and that you hate. Like, I was just talking up all the various Asian cuisines, but there's also, you know, I'm sure there's some really terrible Asian cuisine as well. Heck, if I can think of any of them right now, but I'm sure they're out there. Boiled triangles? I don't even know, man. No, my speed buff. No longer Ramadan, you're no longer fasting. Yo! Eid Mubarak to you as well. I don't know enough about the culture, but I'm happy to celebrate it alongside if you'll allow me. Ooh, good, good. We haven't had a drop shaft in a little while. 8 levels. We actually have been having pretty decent luck with those drop shafts. Haven't found too many, but when I do find one, it seems like it's always like 7 or 8 levels or something like that. Still not a single prismatic shard, but that's alright. The day is still young. We still have time. Sometimes you gotta manually mine them to show them that you care. Yo, a prismatic shard from a mystery box? I'm hoping I can get that lucky. Solid. See my triple shot running out in a second here, so let's get ahead of that. Excuse, oh my gosh, this bat, thank you. Please, just a morsel of a staircase. And I'm trying to avoid using, like, my staircases on this floor. Thank you. For that exact reason. 7 levels, we take it. That's a big win as far as I'm concerned. Thank you, Mallow, for protecting me from that one. That's when Mallow is truly best, is when there's, like, one monster that's just, like, harassing me. One monster is never going to be enough with Mallow around. Hit. Ooh, alright, that's 1 Prizzy. Not a total waste, then. I feel like there's another one down here. I mean, I see there's so many nodes down there, like, come on. Okay, no Prizzies. Although, there's still a chance right there. Okay, excuse you. Oh my gosh, this is chaos, dude? True chaos hours? Okay. It was worth checking. Ooh, alright, that's also definitely worth checking. Didn't get lucky this time. Bro, where did I get these summer squash seeds from? I think it was probably from the crate there. Part of me thought it was from a mystic stone, but that would not have made too much sense, I don't think. Whoops. Threaded the needle there. Stay far, far away, please. Thank you. 5 gold ores. Is that what I got out of the Mystic Stone? I wasn't even, like... If it wasn't a prismatic shard, I wasn't getting excited. I got kind of lost in the sauce. Have I ever had pho? I have not had pho, actually. Is that how you pronounce it? Pho? That's how I always hear people say it, but... I've never been in a position to actually have it myself. I definitely need to, like, just... I just don't get out often enough to, like, go to, like, different restaurants and try different things. I'm very much a homebody a lot of the time. Set in my ways. Like, I like to try new food, but it's, I don't always put myself in the prime opportunities to try the new food, if you know what I mean. Yo, I didn't realize I was that close to floor 100. We'll take it. Good stuff, good stuff. Ooh. You do kind of say it like that, yeah? Most people say it like foul. I mean, when I look at the word, I want to say like faux, but I've always heard pho. Do I cook a lot? I wouldn't say a lot, and like most of what I do cook is like very basic stuff, just like chicken and rice kind of deal. Just, you know, whatever fills me up. I don't get too creative in the kitchen a lot of the time. I have done my fair share of like HelloFresh meal prep services and stuff, so I've learned a little bit from that, but by and large, it's it does not get too zesty in the Argonne kitchen. Like, my idea of like a fancy breakfast is preparing some bacon and eggs, you know what I mean? I don't think I've ever even prepared, like, pancakes or anything for myself. I'm sure I could if I put my mind to it. Yo, that's huge! Oh my gosh, thank you. That's not where you usually expect to get prismatic shards from, but the opportunity is there. Alright, so that's 2. We've gotten 2 so far today. If we can get a third one, then we can keep up the track record. Come on. Oh, there's got to be one hiding in here. Are you kidding me? No? Oh, it's because it's not star-shaped. Not star-shaped enough? We're deep enough now that officially I think star-shaped floors will give us higher odds, so... Fingers crossed here. Ooh. Well, thank you. Thank you, Mallow. What's my favorite cheese? Ooh, that's a tough one, actually. I really like brie. Like little like melted brie on like crackers or like little pieces of bread or something like that. It's not something you have very often, at least I don't have it very often, and that's kind of what makes it special. Or really like all cheese is pretty good. Including the types of like, you know, like blue cheese and stuff like that. They have a time and a place. But yeah, brie is definitely... If I'm making a cheese tier list, brie is absolutely S tier. Peach sapling, not really gonna do much with it, to be honest with you, so I'll skip it. Not Cheese Whiz, though. Cheese Whiz is still good. You can fight me on that one. I would say Cheese Whiz A is good, and B, I would still classify as cheese. I'll go to bat for Cheese Whiz. It's not my favorite by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not bad. Ooh, Mystic Stone! Yo, 2 Mystic Stones in one day? Are you kidding me? Look at that. I haven't seen 2 Mystic Stones in the past, like, 2 years of playing this game. What happened? Ooh. Come on, buddy. Get that rock for me. Perfect, perfect. I do want to eat here. Definitely. What's a Mystic Stone? It's one of those little, like, stones with, like, the little turquoise swirls in it. You may not have ever even seen one in your time playing Stardew Valley. They're pretty exceedingly rare. Unless you're doing like a decent amount of like Skull Caverns all the time, you're probably not gonna see them that often. Maybe once or twice in like a quarry or something like that. Come on. We're almost out of daytime here, but I feel it. We can get one more prismatic shard. One more. I have a dream, and that dream is a rainbow stone with my name on it. You've been good to me so far, game. I can't even deny that, but all I ask of you is one more chance. Just one more. Make me feel good about this. Come on. I'll even use my last staircase just for you. Okay, this is awkward. Bamba. Thank you! Oh my gosh! Right at literally like the 11th hour, well, literally like the 13th hour. Well, actually, more than that. It's like the 21st hour or something like that. Huge, yo, that's huge. Big. Alright, can we get one more, though? I mean, I'm just getting greedy at that point. Greedy to mine all that. You'll end up with your hands all gray. That's big. That's another magic rock candy in the books. We take those. The 1 o'clock hour. Craft makes you sick. I haven't had like craft like mac and cheese or anything like that in quite a while. I have good memories of it though. Eating it as a kid. Alright, there we go. Don't pass out. We're fine to pass out. We lose a little bit of money, but that's about all. It's fine. And if there's a chance we can get even one more prismatic shard in that short time where we would have left before passing out, then I'll take it. I like those odds. I like those odds because you should never tell me the odds. Thank you very much, dear. Have a good one there, Laura. Thank you for hanging out. Take good care and enjoy the rest of your day. Alright. Not star drop luck, so we're not going to worry about it. Clear and sunny all day tomorrow. The green rain is not yet upon us. Can't be far off, though, right? Like, come on. Surely they wouldn't make me wait until the literal end of summer to get green rain. Surely not. Put those in there. Put that in there. I guess I'll just keep the prismatic shards on me because I'm going to end up trading them pretty soon here once we get to Thursday. Someone dropped you off at the clinic last night? I don't even get to find out who dropped me off at the clinic. It's just someone. Bill me $1,000. Isn't it normally like 5,000? Or did he say 10,000? I don't even know. It's fine. It's not a big deal. What does green rain do? I honestly don't fully know. Because I've never experienced it yet. I've been told you get a lot of fiber and you get a lot of, fiber out of it, and you get a lot of moss out of it. But beyond that, I don't really know. Alright. Do I have any jades? I do have 7 jades I can trade. That's not terrible to just go and get, like, a start on a stack of staircases anyway. So, I'm going to start by going to... I don't have my horse flute with me. I'll just have to ride the old-fashioned way. Make sure to bring my axe. For the green rain days, noted. I mean, I was probably going to do it anyway. I was assuming with all, like, the moss and the fiber and stuff, it seems like a very foraging-themed kind of process, so the axe seems like a good thing to have. The axe and the scythe I'll probably be carrying around. Definitely suggest doing the green rain day twice so I can talk to everyone the first time. Oh yeah, I get the special like dialogue and stuff. Be curious to find out what people think of the green rain. 5 perch. I will buy... I'm not gonna buy all 5, but I'll buy like two more perch for some extra bait. The Joja furniture catalog? Disgusting. How dare you present that to me? Why would you think I would want that? I made it a point not to go Joja this time. I went out of my way to complete that fish tank bundle, and this is how you repay me? For shame. For shame. What do you mean my frog is colored like the Joja mascot? What's your point? How many snails in the fish pond now? I think we're actually pretty close. We probably have like 5 or 6 at this point. I'd like to wait until we get 6 so that I can take 5 out and still have 1 in there. But they gain a new population member every single day. Dorado bait, no thank you. Every time you go to the traveling cart, you get a Haley portrait. You've got like 10. They're like $30,000 a pop. I mean, in the late game, that's not that big of a deal, but still, it is. It will add up. Be careful. Be financially responsible. I love Haley just as much as the next person. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes less is more. You're committed to her? Fair enough. Don't let me get in your way. Don't let your dreams be dreams. If you want every wall of your house decorated with Haley's face... Actually, wait, that's when I say it out loud like that, it actually kind of sounds like a good idea. Might have a new challenge idea coming up. Anyway, put the perch bait away. Let's go to the desert and grab all our tools. I'll trade for some staircases as well so that we're ready for that. We will be well set. Oh god, please no. Max out my house upgrades so that I have like a full like attic and basement and all the other rooms, like the little side room off from the kitchen there. And then fill all of them up with exclusively Haley paraphernalia. Alright. I don't have a problem. You have a problem! Buy as many of Haley's, like, what is it? Her, like, Haley's iron that you get at that you can buy at the Desert Festival. Buy those every single year that I can. Fill up the house with with the smell of Haley's hair, or whatever the description of that thing is. It's not creepy, is it, chat? Chat, you would tell me if I was being creepy right now, wouldn't you? You can decorate the shed? Ooh, there you go. Fill the farm up with sheds. Unfortunately, you can't display weapons. They should make it so... Or Concerned Ape should make it so mannequins can hold weapons. It's not creepy unless I make it creepy. Need to try harder, I guess. Make a sign with the iron on it. That would work, yeah. And then technically I'd only need like 1 iron to make like an infinite number of signs. I did get Meowmere Ivory Saturn. Thank you, thank you. Your loyal horse awaits patiently for your return. Thank you, Nemo. You woke up with a mannequin standing next to your bed a few days ago. Please don't give them weapons. Maybe not the cursed mannequins, but just the regular mannequins that you can buy from Sandy. Like, that should be fine, right? Did I ever get more starfruit seeds for the islands? No, I didn't feel the need to. Money's not a pressing concern. Mastery is also not a pressing concern. I mean, we're on our next Skull Cavern dive. It actually looks like we'll probably make it to mining mastery, so they're vibing. You love the Meowmere? Meowmere is fantastic. Thank you, Timbeeb. If I was a sword main, I would absolutely have Meowmere more in my life, but an unusual weapon from a faraway land, ... Alright, I visited Willy today. I think I did all my due diligence today. Lock it in. How many hearts of friendship with the new pets? Good question. We haven't checked in a while. We are up to 2 hearts with Mochi, 1.5 with Tip Top. We are well on our way to getting some goodies from them. Don't know if we will in time, actually. If we'll get like max friendship with them before we start with the temps, but we'll try. We'll do our best. All right, fortune teller, neutral luck. Okay, weather report. It's gonna be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Can you stop being so summery and hit me with some of this like green radioactive rain? Whatever the heck is going on here. Come on, man. Don't beat around the bush. I want to see what the people are all hyped about. All right. Chaoji, welcome on in. Progress is going pretty well overall. We're currently just, I mean, we've amassed a decent amount of magic rock candy. After we trade this in this week, we'll be up to 6 magic rock candies, I'm pretty sure. Also, our snails are probably ready, huh? Snails. Oh, they have a new request. What are you requesting? You would like 1 cave carrot? I can probably make that happen. Yeah, we've got pretty good assortment of magic rock candy. We're missing still a few select pieces of targeted bait, but slow and steady. We still have a couple seasons to get things set up, and if technically if we don't get everything set up by like this winter, this night market, we can just wrap around 1 more year, right? What fish am I missing for the community center? Nothing. We are in a post community center world here. Okay, let's go to deliver this cave carrot, shall we? So we'll have the 5 snails, no problem now. The next order of business is actually getting a smoked bream, which is easier said than done because I don't really have access to a smoker, but technically all I'm missing to get a smoker is a cave jelly. So maybe Tip Top will grace us one of these days with it. Maybe we'll get one from the bookseller or something like that, but yeah, smoked bream and 5 snails. Hopefully one day. Little raccoon friend. We feel more at home with the pickles. Classic, man. Classic. Is night market still the ultimate time to fish? I think so. I can't think of any reason or anything that's changed in 1.6 that would make it so the night market is not the ideal day to fish. It's still the biggest help for catching those the night market fish, specifically the blobfish, spookfish, and midnight squid, because they're pretty hard with magic bait, and we can't get targeted bait for them anyway. Octopus bait, let's go! All right, that's so big. We're coming for you, Ollie. We're bringing you home. 12 octopus bait. Hopefully that's more than enough, but if not, maybe we can still find some. That's big. That's huge. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm just trying to use my return scepter, actually. That is fantastic. T.Y. Willie. Yes, thank you, Willie, indeed. Oh, my goodness. That feels good. All right, we're still missing... We still need stonefish, lava eel, wood skip. What else do I need? Let me check my checklist here. I've still got it open. So I got tilapia. I can check that off. I got octopus. I can check that off. We are looking for stonefish, sandfish, lava eel, and wood skip. Those are the 4 remaining baits that we could get that we don't currently have. And you know what? Even if we don't get those, it's probably not the end of the world. Like, if I make it to the day of reckoning and I don't have all the bait that I need specifically, like those mines fish in particular, I feel like we could probably do without the lava eel bait, because I don't even know if that really affects that much. Probably do without the wood skip bait, too. Do I have sandfish from a fish pond? I do not, unfortunately. Sandfish I could buy from the traveling merchant. I could get it from garbage as well, but I'm not about to go on a garbage... Well, I guess I could go on a garbage run every day, actually, because I'm waiting out... I'm waiting for Willy regardless, so... So why not, right? Nice rainbow of bait. Hello. Good morning, dear. Another day of farm chores, huh? Actually, just another day of digging through our neighbor's trash and buying, and buying bait. What do you think of the new flooring I chose? Honestly, I didn't even notice that you changed it. So I think that means it's really good. You have an eye for detail. I really like that, actually. That's nice flooring. Can't believe I didn't notice that I was wondering why she was like just like standing there waiting for me to get up. She was just so excited about the new flooring, man. That's so cute. I love that. Okay. Oh, I didn't check my I was so enamored by the new flooring that I didn't check my daily luck, mildly perturbed, and my weather report. No green rain. Alright. Let's water the pets, do a quick trash run. Bob's your uncle. How did she replace the flooring when I was sleeping in the bed? I mean, I think flooring renovations and like new wallpaper and stuff in Stardew Valley, it's a magical feat. It doesn't take like, you know, multiple hours or possibly days to do like it would in real life. You just like it's like an instantaneous thing. Assuming that all the villagers have the same powers that, like, Chloe does. Have I ever played a silly game called Muck? I don't think so, no. I don't know if I ever even heard of that one, to be honest with you. Actually, I should go... You know what I should go get? I'm gonna go grab my axe, my gold axe, because then I can get the alleyway buffet book, and that'll give me a higher chance of getting things from garbage cans. If we're gonna do this, if we're gonna, you know, take our chances to get a sandfish from a garbage can, which mind you is the same odds as cactus fruit, and we all know how that's gone in the past, then let's go all out. Speaking of the cactus fruit, by the way, I've been doing more research for Price of Perfection 1.6 that I want to be working on in the future. And I'm pretty sure you may be relieved or saddened to hear this, but I'm pretty sure the age of the cactus fruit is dead. I don't think we actually need to get a cactus fruit from garbages anymore. I don't think that's a requirement for the cheapest Price of Perfection anymore. All right, quick alleyway buffet moment. How do you get around it then? Turns out you actually don't get it, because the reason you had to get a cactus fruit from garbage cans in the first place, Pog, alleyway buffet, the reason you had to get it in the first place was so that you could use it to build a desert obelisk in order to warp to the desert to bypass the 500 gold fee that you'd have to pay to get to the desert via the bus. Which the desert obelisk was required for perfection anyway, so you were just saving the 500 gold flat, basically. Now, it's cheaper to buy perfection waivers than it is to get the percentage for perfection than it is to get the desert obelisk. So it's more optimal at this point to pay for the one-time ticket to the bus or to the desert, and then like use desert warp totems from that point on to get there, than it is to get the desert obelisk. Where's the fun in that? I never said it was going to be the most fun, but it is the... I mean, the price of perfection at the end of the day, it's about getting perfection for the cheapest price possible. Full stop, so... Do perfection waivers affect the ending cutscene? I have no idea, to be honest with you. I didn't go to Willy today, did I? I did not. You know, we can use a little beach warp totem. Isn't it cheaper only for the gold clock? It's cheaper for, I'm pretty sure it's cheaper for the gold clock, cheaper for the desert obelisk, and cheaper for the island obelisk. And then it's the same price, perfection-wise, for the mountain and the beach obelisks. Do perfection waivers reduce the cost of everything? The only thing that they say they save money on perfection wise are the obelisks. If you were to buy perfection waivers for like all your obelisks instead of and the gold clock. Oh gosh, why did I was trying to use my horse flute. I got all flustered, man. If you're trying to use perfection waivers for just for the obelisks and the gold clock. Those are the only things we save money on. Everything else is, like, they're prohibitively expensive compared to everything else. Do obelisks really only give 1%? I think so, yeah. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Flounder bait, Pog. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I haven't done my full research. Maybe the obelisks will still be the way to go. We're still heavily in the research phase when it comes to price perfection, but that's where it seems to be leaning so far. Which is, you know, it's a double-edged sword. It's nice to be able to save the money, but not having the obelisks or the gold clock is kind of its own, will make for its own problems for sure. Like that Haley was admiring our Fred cactus. Kind of cool, but also sad. It's a fun little wrinkle. I mean, 1.6 added a lot of stuff. The price perfection is definitely dramatically changed, and that's one of the big ways it changed. If it was just like a minor change, or if it was like a minor cost saving thing to do perfection waivers, then I probably wouldn't even like. I'd probably still go like the default way for perfection, but it saves like so much money, especially when it comes to the gold clock in particular. It basically essentially cuts the price of the gold clock in half. Which is kind of mind-boggling. Oh, the luau tomorrow. Don't know if I'll be heading to that. I forgot to check the bookseller to see about the cave jelly. Was the bookseller in town yesterday? I just, like, totally spaced on that. Bookseller was in town. Rip. Oh, well. And crafting island warp totems en masse is a grind. Very true, too, honestly. So do you get a gold clock, or do you miss out on the benefit of having it? You don't get a gold clock, no. You just get... All the perfection waivers do is they give you the percentage imperfection. You don't get any benefit beyond that. So you would miss out on the benefit of actually having a gold clock to, like, prevent debris and stuff. Why do I need more than one bait for each fish? Well, because the targeted bait makes it just more likely that you hook the fish. It's not a guarantee that you hook that fish, like, the first time. It's pretty high odds, but I want to be on the safe side and just have extras. The waiver is great for challenges and speed runs, but you're a bit on the fence and actually calling it perfection in a normal run. I mean, I think if you agree that the Joja route is valid, that going Joja instead of the community center is a valid way to play the game, and that doesn't like besmirch perfection, then I can't see why perfection waivers would be any different, to be honest. And there are quite a few JoJo fans out there, and there are some good, you know what, good arguments to be made. We actually get the results with JoJo. I mean, technically you get the results from perfection with the perfection waivers, but the only actual like thing you get for doing perfection technically is like you get access to buying like gold chickens, and you get the like statue of true perfection. You'll still get those with perfection waivers. You just don't get all the stuff you would have gotten along the way. And the same could be said for, like, the JoJo route, because, like, when you go the JoJo route, you don't get the benefits from completing the bundles. You don't get the items like, you know, the free keg or the free, like, spring seeds or yada yada, free furnace. You don't get that. You just get the end result, right? And that's kind of true for all the JoJo, like, alternatives to things. For the community center, for golden walnuts, for perfection, it's all just about the end result. Yeah, exactly. Let people play how they want to. If the options are in the game and people want to play it that way, then by all means, play the game whatever way is going to be the most fun for you at the end of the day. Whether that's going the community center route and like grinding out perfection the old-fashioned way, whether that's buying your way to everything through JoJo, whether that's playing with 10 million mods and completely transforming the game into something else, then you know what? Do what you want to do. It's a video game at the end of the day. Have fun. Why am I doing this again? For that exact reason. Because I find it fun. I find it fun, and maybe not everyone else will. In fact, a lot of other people probably wouldn't find it fun to actually play through this challenge, but I enjoy the challenge of it. Although I usually complete a few bundles before you buy the JoJo card. And that's the thing too. You don't have to go one way or the other. Even like you can do that combination route with the community center the same way you can do it with perfection. You can buy perfection waivers for a few things to like bypass a few things that are a little more grindy. Maybe you don't want to like get max friendship with everybody, and you just rather like pay the $500,000 per percentage point to skip that grind. But then you still want to do like the fishing and the shipping and all that stuff, then you still totally can. You can do a little mishmash of it. And then it's honestly nice too, because like buying perfection waivers doesn't lock you out of doing perfection the old-fashioned way either. Like how buying the JoJo membership locks you out of the community center, you can still like flip-flop back and forth between them, right? I think it's a pretty balanced system. Alternative paths are also great for player accessibility. For example, people who have difficulties with combat can farm for the gold to avoid it. True, and I think 1.6 added a lot of things that are nice that way. Not just in the form of the perfection waivers, but like for example, I went on a whole tangent on the other stream about how panning now, if you get like a nicely upgraded pan and enchant it and everything, it's actually a decent alternative to Skull Cavern at this point, as far as like getting like iridium ore and other resources and stuff go. If you just want to go panning for a full day instead, when you get good luck, rather than going to Skull Cavern, you'll be pretty pleased with the results, I would say. Oh, speaking of, we got ourselves a good luck day here. I will be going Skull Caverns personally because I need the prismatic shards, and the and panning is not as good for prismatic shards as Skull Caverns is. You can't get any directly from panning. You can get it from like Omni Geodes and stuff, and like mystery boxes that you get through panning. I can fish out the snails. There are 7. It's true, but I figure like what's the point unless I have the smoked bream? Maybe I'll still do it, but for now, I'm just going to go to Skull Caverns today. Let's go grab a desert warp totem. Eat up. Drink up. And away we go. Do I not have a bream fish pond? I do have a bream fish pond, but I don't have a smoker. That's what the crux of the problem is I don't have access to a smoker just yet. Oh, I don't have any I need more mega bombs actually. You know what? I'm gonna head home real quick and get more mega bombs. Or at least get more like access to mega bombs. How much magic rock candy am I aiming for? Honestly, if I could get up to like 10, I think that's a comfortable safety net. I could make it work with the 6 that I have, I'm sure, but I just don't want to be thinking about it too much. I'm gonna bring like 1,000 iridium ore and just like trade it for mega bombs, honestly. I don't need the iridium for its own sake at present. Have a good one there, V. Thank you for hanging out. Take good care. Okay. Desert warp totem, please. Thank you. All right. Trade on up here. 217 mega bombs will probably do well enough, combined with 240 explosive ammo here. I think we'll be laughing, to be honest with you. Getting a little bit of late start, but that's fine. Got a little bit of late start last time too, and it still worked out pretty good. Pretty well even, pardon me. Oh, thank you, Serpent. It's always satisfying when you can like hit an enemy with your explosive ammo and it like hits a rock that it otherwise couldn't have, and then you actually like get a staircase out of that. Doesn't happen all that often, at least not for me. I'm not good about like hitting those spots like exactly and like waiting and like trying to line up the enemies for it. So it's just kind of luck of the draw for me when it happens. But just like that, you know, sometimes maybe it's just because I was talking about it. That did work out nice though. Did I by chance do the hardest thing in all of Stardew, which is completing the community center? Not only did I complete the community center stock, I completed the community center without fishing. So, at least on this farm I did. So, we took it a step further beyond. But goby? There's no way to get goby bait except unless you already catch a goby. So we're gonna have to rely on just deluxe bait to get the goby, which shouldn't be too bad. If we have deluxe, I think if we have deluxe bait and a curiosity lure for the goby, the wiki says it's something like a 30% chance to hook the goby, which is pretty good odds. We're gonna be fishing there for some other fish anyway, like the Dorado and things. Thank you very much, Angel. It means a lot to hear that. I am doing the challenge again, believe it or not. A lot of people, they called me crazy. Everyone said you're a madman for coming back to this. Don't you know he added so many jellies and he added the goby, and how are you gonna do this? And then they hear, well, actually, I'm not just adding the new 1.6 fish, but I'm adding the descendants of the legendary fish as well. And people are like, what? Have you lost your mind? My response? I mean, I lost my mind probably like 20 plus years ago. I haven't found it yet. If you happen to find it, please don't return it to me. I kind of like things better without it. There we go. Ooh, decent little spot here. No staircase out of that, really? You're gonna do me like this? Do me dirty like this? Oh, well, actually, okay, never mind. I'll just shut up. I mean, people say I'm crazy for attempting this challenge again. People said I was crazy for attempting it the first time. What I gotta tell you, in all sincerity and all honesty, any one of you watching right now, if you put your mind to it, could do this challenge too. Would you want to put your mind to it? That's a question for yourself, but it's something that anyone could pull off if they had the wherewithal to do so. I believe that, because you can pull off anything if you have the wherewithal to do so. If you want to do something, odds are you're gonna find a way to do it. That's true of a Stardew Valley challenge. That's true of just about anything in life, really. You can do anything, yeah. Anything you set your mind to. That's what they always say, right? I do hesitate to say that sometimes because that kind of got in my head. Like, people, like, when I was a kid, I was like a very like talented young student, and my teachers and my parents and a lot of people in my life would constantly be telling me, like, you know, you can do anything you set your mind to. Like, you're very talented, you're very smart, you've got a lot of things going for you, and I was always, you know, excited to hear that. But then when I started thinking about it, I was like, well, if I can do anything that I want to, then what do I want to do? And will I feel bad for not doing the things that I chose not to do? Like, you know, if I could have been like a doctor or something, but I chose to pursue like a path of entertainment, kind of like I am right now with streaming and stuff, will I feel bad that I'm not contributing to the world in a quote-unquote more like productive way? And I struggled with that sort of question for a long time. Is like, you know, do I owe it to the world to do something that's going to benefit like the maximum amount of people? And ultimately, I've decided that no, I don't owe it to the world. I owe it to myself to do what I want and what I love. And if you focus on those passions, on what you love and what you know you can do and what you want to do, and you just put 110% of yourself into it, it doesn't matter like necessarily how many people it benefits or in what way it benefits them. It's gonna be productive because you love doing it. It's gonna be better for the world as a whole because you love doing it, rather than trying to shoehorn yourself into something that you feel like you have to do, rather than something that you want to do. It's just gonna be better for you and for everyone around you. People who actually know what they want are kind of rare. That's also true. It's like it's a big question, obviously, especially since you can do so much if you put your mind to it. So actually deciding what you want to do when the options are literally limitless is it's a big question. It's not something you're going to answer in an afternoon, and it's an answer that can very easily change. Like right now, I'm very in love with streaming and content creation as a whole. Will that be true forever? I'd like to think so, but I can't look into the future. Who knows? Maybe I'll be inclined to become more of like a hardcore like programmer at some point, make video games for a living. I don't know. Maybe I'll find something else that I care about, that I love, that I never even thought to try in the past, that never gave a second thought. And then I'll try like one time and realize, oh wait, no, I love this. The older you get, though, the more you do have some idea of what you want to do. At least that's how it's been for me. Not to say you'll ever have it 100% down, but... Your brain really dislikes doing what it needs to do, though, so you're just floating on the river of life. I mean, we've all been there, too. That's just a part of the human experience, I think. Sometimes there are things you need to do that you really don't want to do. And my advice for that would be to, you know, try to just like force yourself to get started on it. If you get started on something that you don't want to do, odds are it's not going to be as bad once you actually like get doing it, you know what I mean? The hardest part of anything most of the time is starting. Once you get started on something, the momentum can carry you a very long way. Won't carry you all the way, necessarily. Like, it's easier to start something than it is to finish it, ultimately. But But starting is still a huge step. Prizzy? No Prizzy. You'd be totally in line for my video game. I definitely want to make a video game at some point. It probably wouldn't be like a big video game, at least not currently. Not with my current skill set, but hold on, I'm gonna bomb these real quick. I see the hole over there, but I want to check for prismatic shards. That's what we're down here for, ultimately. Yeah, I've had, like, some ideas for video games in the past. I just haven't taken the initiative to actually go and try and make them just yet. But one day I'd like to, if I have, you know, if I have the freedom to do so. I think I would love it. I'd love to at least, you know, share those ideas. Yo, Nico, thank you for being a member for 4 months, by the way, at the Neutron level. Thank you. Time for you to sleep, but have fun, everyone, and enjoy my traveling. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Enjoy your sleep. Rest well. And I will see you, I'll see you when I get back, hopefully. Take care. Alright, we're just gonna staircase out of this one, I think. You also want to make a video game one day, Mobby? I mean, yeah, definitely. It is one of those things, right? It's like you put it on the back burner. Ooh, first Prizzy of the day. Let's go. You put it on the back burner, and it's easy to focus on a lot of other things because making a video game, like, if you just put that out as like a broad goal in the world, it just sounds so intimidating. It can be one of those things that you should really try and like break down into multiple smaller goals and work towards something. I think that's been my problem with a lot of creative endeavors, is that, like, you know, I've tried, you know, having goals of like, hey, maybe I want to write a book or make a video game or any number of like creative aspirations like that, or even like some of the videos that I've finally come out with, like the Master Angler video and stuff like that. It's very easy to like put them off because they seem like such gargantuan goals, but if I learned anything from the process of creating the Master Angler challenge, the final video for it, it was that, like, you know, doing a little bit of work every day really does add up, and compartmentalizing your goals into something more achievable, second Prizzy, by the way, let's go, is oftentimes the way to go forward. You really got to break down those bigger goals into smaller ones if you want to achieve anything. It sounds like extremely basic advice, and it kind of is, but honestly, it's good advice. and it's advice that I have not taken to heart as often as I should. You want to make some other cool stuff, like an educational video on text rendering? Ooh, that sounds like fun. Little like pet project like that. Hubby, brother, middle son are always talking about game development. You have a separate channel in your family Discord so they can geek out amongst themselves. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. I have made a few like small games, nothing major. Like I've recreated like Pong from scratch at one point in my life. That was a fun little project just to, you know, experiment with things. I've made just like a few little like tiny little like basically just mini games in the past. Yo, this is a prime opportunity for prismatic shards right here. It's Star Floor. I thought I honestly saw a prismatic shard mixed in there somewhere, but it was just all the colors like blending together. No dice. It's all right. The Star Dream is well and truly dead. Recreating games is a great way to learn game development skills. That is true, yeah. I learned a lot just from the process of like trying to recreate. I didn't end up finishing it, but I did also try to like recreate the first Mario game. And even if you don't finish a project like that, you can learn quite a lot from it for sure. As long as you don't like try and make Tetris or something and then just like sell Tetris on its own. You can't be going and selling it, but it's a good project to get practice from. Only if you like end up transforming it enough can you maybe do something with it in the future like that. I've reached a new level of understanding. Oh my gosh, that jump scared me, man. That's our final level of mastery, though. Look at that. Mastery level 5. Skull Cavern. Honestly, Skull Cavern is kind of on par for, like, if you're going on these good luck days, it's on par for experience compared to, like, farming and stuff. We got here pretty quick once we started doing Skull Caverns. Okay, I'm just going. Excuse me. Got there before you did. I didn't expect it to go that fast, honestly. But I mean, I guess when you take a look at just how many like nodes and stuff that you're breaking open in your average Skull Cavern run, it definitely makes sense. It makes sense that the experience would add up pretty dramatically. Run a little low on explosive ammo, to be honest with you. We still have, I mean, we still have plenty of mega bombs to make up the difference, right? Chloe should really push it to perfection. I mean, there's part of me that does kind of want to, but at the same time, it's like I have to grind out all the money for a gold clock. I just got a parrot egg? Hello? Someone's a level 4 parrot companion. That sounds like a high level, but I don't know how high levels go. Who grants you a very high chance to find gold coins when slaying monsters? Sure. We'll give it a whirl. Give our little parrot friend a chance here. I mean, I'm wearing a pirate hat. Is a parrot the ultimate... I mean, I love Mallow, but now I'm thinking about it, I am a pirate. That's the highest level parrot, really? Wait, so I can just get money from, like, killing this guy here? I just got 1,250, I just got 1,500, I just got 2,000 gold from killing a big slime? What the heck? Oh my gosh. Wait, how good is this parrot, dude? Yeah, that's some good, that's some decent money for just like killing like one monster basically. Oh, hold on, I gotta re-up my triple shot here. So anyway, about the gold clock. Yeah, no kidding, right? Turns out the game was listening all this time. Well, I guess that's a decent incentive to actually like kill some of these monsters. Not that I need the money specifically, but it's just kind of fun. 250 gold. So is it like 250 gold every time you kill a monster? And I just got like a bunch because the slime like breaks down into a bunch of monsters. That seemed to be what was happening originally there. $250 gold. I wonder what the actual like percentage chance is on this thing. It seems to be pretty high, like I said. I mean, it did say I have a very high chance to find it. Now we think the parrot deserves a name? Oh geez. I wish I could combine my trinkets and have both Mallow and this parrot friend out. That would be amazing. But I understand. I can understand why you can't combine trinkets. They seem pretty powerful on their own. 500 gold from that one. Holy. You can drop double with the burglar's ring. I don't know even know if I have the burglar's ring on. They do have a greater chance of dropping loot. I do. Okay, I do have the burglar's ring on, so maybe that was the case there. Maybe that's why I got 500 from that guy. Makes the little parrot sounds too. 250 each time it rolls, and it can roll multiple times. Ooh, fancy. And this is a treasure trove right here, technically. Get him. Get him. Oh my gosh, the money. That was only 500, technically. It's getting late. I've gotten 2 prismatic shards today. Can we make it a third? Can we get up to 3? I would love to. It would be amazing. I would love you forever, Stardew Valley. Just kidding, I already love you forever, but please do it anyway. Help me. the staircase out of here. Didn't have good vibes from that floor. There we go. There's still a chance. We didn't get our last prismatic shard on our previous dive until like 1 a.m., right? So told you. There's always a chance. This is why you keep going until the bitter end, man. This is why you keep going no matter what. No matter what your brain may be telling you. 3 in a day. We don't miss. We don't miss. Yo, is there a chance? Oh, we got a star floor at the very end? You wouldn't dare. You wouldn't dare tempt me like this and not reward me? Come on, that last one's got to have it. Dang it. There's still always going to be a part of me that hopes that we get there. Excuse me, sir. Oh, actually, that really hurt. Yikes. Are on the time. It's okay. I'm in the habit of passing out in Skull Caverns now. I've been told that's just the way to play the game. You can see you could get one at like 1:50 a.m. or something like that. We didn't, but you know, you could in theory. Wait, maybe I can still get out and get my stuff in time? Nope, just barely missed it. I was gonna say it's gonna turn 2 a.m. any second now. All right. Not bad. Well, I'm going to swap you out for Mallow right now, Parrot Friend, but that's good to have. It's good to have options, you know? Did I sleep okay? I was snoring a little. I was snoring a little when Harvey dragged me home. That's probably not good. But hey, I did bring us home 3 prismatic shards. It's another star drop luck day. Look, I've been doing a lot of Skull Caverns. I don't know if I want to do 2 Skull Cavern days in a row. I don't know if I have it in me. Especially because I probably need to end my stream relatively soon here, actually. Because I have to work this evening, too. Unfortunately, so I can't go super, super late. You know what, that might be a good incentive to just... Well, we could go panning, that's true. I could go panning. But I think I'm actually just gonna go ahead and end things off here, because I gotta do a little bit of stuff to prepare for my trip. And then I gotta get ready for work and stuff, so... I think that's a good incentive to end things, and then when I come back on the next stream of this, then we can maybe do that Skull Caverns run. But hey, we made a good amount of progress here. We got... Most of the bait is now set up. Most of, like, the ancillary things are set up. We got our food, we got our tent kit, we got our crab pot. I have a sort of established route in mind. Have a good one there, Mobby, by the way. Thank you, thank you. We're on our way to a decent amount of magic rock candy. This will be 7 once we trade in these prizzies, and maybe we can make that 8 with our next Skull Cavern dive. Things are shaping up nicely, and we got our last bit of mastery today. I digress. That is gonna do it for now. I won't see you guys for a little while yet, at least not on stream. I might be lurking around the Discord a little bit. But yeah, I hope to see you all when I get back from my trip. I'm going to be gone until basically the end of April here. So streams will resume towards the very end of April and the start of May. I hope to see you then. Until then, though, be good to one another. Be good to yourselves. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. And I will see you all on the flip side. Take care, everyone. This is Argon Matrix, signing on out. Thank you and have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.